What's up, everybody? Do you guys want me to hit the Laggin Out music? We're just in black right now. You just can't see us. Isn't that weird and off-putting? Maybe I should cue the music.
Hey.
The dude's here.
Yeah!
Ah! There's a screen grab.
What
is up, Lagging Out Legion? I think it's
probably
just us
turn
in
that
the
into a
chat.
GIF and make a really crude or lewd comment about it.
You're doing that. I'm doing the welcome. And how's everybody doing today? Howdy, 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 howdy. How you doing?
What up?
I think I hit the wait. I hit the music on the wrong one.
Whoa.
Where is that?
Whoa.
Okay.
My shot's messed up. Sweet.
I'm looking for the music. I can't find it. Where's the game stream? Ah, there it is.
Here, I'll hit it.
What's up, Gazoo? The Great Gazoo is here. The Great Gazoo. How you doing, Dum Dum? That's a reference from the Flintstones. I'm not calling Gazoo Dum Dum, but that's what Gazoo called Fred Flintstone. Hello,
Kind
Dum
of
Dum.
rude.
So, welcome to Lagging Out Live. I am your host, the Chieftain, and my other co-hosts. In the Oni chair today, we have the one and only Honey Badger, the pineapple and pizza lady herself from the chat that you
Pineapple
know
and pizza.
No.
and Ewok Lover.
That's right.
In the corners of his house where he always resides, please welcome our VTuber, not Hiro, but that is Soda.
You wanted to say it so bad, didn't you?
And the only guy that can fix computers and stuff on staff. Please welcome Hiro, the IT guy.
Well, soda helps you sometimes.
I'm done.
Yes.
Yeah, but it doesn't work when the guy that lives in the computer needs to fix the computer, because if the computer's broken, he can't come out and fix the computer.
He needs a new pump to fix his computer, apparently. That's what he's telling us before the live.
Yeah, I need that water
I bought
pump.
one used
What
on
the
eBay.
On
He's got a
eBay.
special
Good
pump.
Lord.
He's got an eBay pump for
Keep it-
pegging purposes only.
Keeps it cooler.
And in case you guys haven't heard, this is an 18 and plus live, because we're talking about pumps and not water pumps. Otherwise,
Oh, weird
we'll be
shit.
talking to the Badger about mufflers, water pumps, blinker fluid, all that good stuff.
That was a drink I had today.
Blinker fluid?
Sweet.
Yes. It's an adult beverage
Nice.
called blinker fluid.
How you doing, Mr. J? Is this for your little stream?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Attention! And that means you in the back. The preceding content is intended for mature audiences only. Opinions and views expressed on this live are not necessarily those of Laggin Out Entertainment, Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, or any of its sponsors or advertisers. That means we ain't liable. If you're under 18, get the fuck out. I wonder where that B-man is.
Thank you. Thank you, Holly. We really appreciate it. And just like her sister, she's eating on camera.
Nothing new there.
Just kidding.
I need to. What's going on?
They always both have something in their mouths.
Whoa, dude. I'm so far behind on the clips. I didn't get them edited last week. That's how far behind I am. I am a full 9 days behind. So, but yeah, how to support your streamer friends if you don't have any money. But apparently these same people have money for Amaranth tips. Anyways, give
Drop
them a
tips
shout
up.
out. Follow and stream. Tell a friend. Engage with their posts and don't peg them.
Whoa,
But
dude.
root for them. So that is very helpful. We appreciate that so much.
What the fuck?
Oh yeah. So a couple of things in the news. One really big thing is that the Yankees destroyed the Astros
Oh
last
yeah,
night.
they just fucking killed them.
The preceding
Wow, that's the wrong one.
Yeah,
Fuck.
that is actually the newest outfielder, Juan Santos, and so that's him in his Hulk gear because green means money because he's gonna be getting paid next year. So, but
You
yeah,
know, you
it's the
get
reason
paid
why-
$500 million. Like, what the fuck?
I never understood why sports people get paid so much fucking money.
Air
because
hockey.
you have a shelf life of 10 to 12 years. You need to make as much money as you possibly can.
Well, sports in general have shelf lives.
And
Yeah.
it's Juan Soto, man.
That's Juan Soto throwing out one of the Astros that tried to cheat and steal a win yesterday. So,
But they weren't banging on trash cans, so who cares?
yeah.
Oh, yesterday.
Well, if you see Altuve next to a trash can, that's not a trash can. That's a soda can he's standing next to. So
Is that a short
Why
joke
that
or a
he's so
soda
small?
joke?
it's a short joke.
I'm taller than anybody in you. It makes no sense.
How tall do you have to be to win a ring? I don't know. How tall is Altuve?
5'5". Fragment's 5'6" too, somewhere else.
Looks like the guy who mows my lawn. Anyways,
Oh, you guys are all wrong. Isn't that cute?
Save the nest.
But it's wrong!
The air hockey MOBA. All right. So thank you to our booster, Soda Pop, Hypanova, the Marina, Ezreal's, Stormo Song Prophet, and Tryron Death.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Also, if you didn't see the live last night with Soda and the Mariner, you missed some really good entertainment there. It was fucking funny. I found it very entertaining. It was like, let's see how much we can fuck with the Mariner for an hour. That's basically what Soda was doing last night.
Oh, what are you talking about?
I have
Concentrating.
no idea what you're talking
Oh,
about.
yes. Yes, concentrating.
I was concentrating.
Concentrating on Shadowheart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So overrated.
Bonerific. It was bonerific last night.
We did get a new maze and a Mariner. Took the maze. He didn't even like, hey, so do you want? No, he's like, I'm keeping this.
I'm not. I can't concentrate on the chat and do what I'm doing. You're not doing anything. I'm just kidding. He was doing his best Tear and Death impression last night for about 15 minutes. Just kidding.
Oh Lord.
But yes, trivia question. We don't have any sponsors yet, so if you have any small businesses that want to promote on Lagging Out Live, go to lagginout@gmail.com and you can sponsor segments like the trivia section.
Ferguson
So I know the
Brothers.
perfect business to do that.
Ferguson Brothers Cards. Check out Ferguson Brothers Cards
That's a secret.
in the greater Houston area.
What's the lesser Houston area?
I don't know.
The Western Houston
So-
area.
so
I'm
does
the
that-
West Side, dude. West Side.
What side?
I know nothing about that.
All I know is that in Houston, you get cases of swamp ass on the daily.
Oh yeah, that's for sure.
I mean, you
And
could
in the
get
state
that.
of Florida,
balls.
you are the swamp ass.
That is
You
true.
could get that in Atlanta, and you can get it almost anywhere in Florida if you're.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah,
it's
swamp,
hot.
swamp ass. Except in my brand new 2024 Jeep Wrangler with a really cold AC. And now Soda has a new car too.
We get the paperwork done.
What did you do? Ship it to him?
I did ship it to him, yeah. So
I did.
it actually got there in 24 hours.
Yeah, we paid some Vatos vocals.
Yeah, Savato's local. Yeah, definitely you did.
He took cash.
do-
And thank you, sir, and ran.
Thank you, man.
Echo, come again.
Thank you. Come again. Did you check the spare tire? Make sure there was no coke in it. They didn't like use it as
I'm gonna have him check.
yeah,
So you pay. What you're telling me is that you paid Ghost's brothers.
yeah,
They could have been for sure. Like,
yeah. But they actually work though.
Oof.
whoa, yeah. I mean, they
Ghost
drove that
doesn't work.
shit overnight. Basically, they had to. I know it's
Yeah.
get here about 10 hours, but
That's
good
that's a
time.
very, very, very long one trip.
Bro, I am sorry, but there is no way that it was 10 hours between the time you shipped that car and it got to him.
No, kid
It
you not. I
left
was
at
on the
9:30
phone.
p.m. Eastern time. It left.
I was on the phone with
9:30.
them when they picked it up, and I was on the phone when they got it at the next location. I was like, "Whoa!"
That's it.
Couldn't really believe it. I was like,
That is
"Picture didn't
impossible.
happen."
It's
Between
not impossible. They fucking did it.
look, it is a 6-hour drive from my house to Chieftain's house. So
Yeah,
Yes,
you just
but
get
you
on
obeyed
I-10.
traffic laws.
Me.
I-10.
So what Hiro's
All right,
saying is
12.
that we're liars.
What
Got
I'm
it.
Yeah.
saying is somebody is miscalculating time because it is a 6-hour drive between my house and Chieftain's house.
Well, yeah, because
from a-
that's you're going up. Here, you just go straight over on I-12 or I-10,
Right.
whatever it is.
They drove over the Gulf.
Yeah, they
I
fucking
had to
got
have driven
on.
over the Gulf.
They got on the boat, dude.
That's the reason why that ship crashed in
Oh no! What the fuck?
too soon.
Oh,
See,
no.
No, but it's
I mean,
crazy.
yes.
Like they left. No joke, Hero. They left like 9:30, a quarter to 10, from my
Yeah.
house and went to his house. What time did you get? When time did you get it the next day?
5 or 6.
In the afternoon.
Yep.
Well, don't forget
Okay.
you're losing an hour.
Yeah.
Well, no, you're gaining an hour.
So like
Well, I mean,
like
yeah, the-
12, like roughly like 11, 12 hours, 13 hours.
Yeah, it's doable. I had drug
that's
runner friends that did that.
My parents drove to Texas to Austin in like 15 hours.
Yeah, see, I drove to Savannah, Georgia just the other day, and I was like, I'm gonna go back in one trip. And then I got there and I'm like, yeah, no, that's not happening.
I'm going to sleep.
That's
I'm going to
exactly what
sleep.
you did.
That is exactly what I did.
This is Badger gets a Tesla and has the auto drive. And
No,
she's, like,
actually, it'll
driving to
tell you when
someone's
you're
house, she'll be like
sleeping and
this.
it'll stop driving.
Yeah,
let you-
You
it
have,
doesn't let you
have
drive.
made it to your. Oh, really?
no, the full self-driving, you could literally freaking rack out and sleep at one point. They might have changed that recently, but the autopilot, which is adaptive cruise control with lane assist, which basically makes you hold your lane and your speed and adapts and all that, that will tell you, hey, if you keep not paying attention to this road, we're going to disable this feature permanently.
Wow.
It actually tells you.
That's
I
they
don't want
also
people telling me how to drive my daggone car.
Yeah.
I
apparently
drive my car the way I
Elon
want to.
The reason why I got a Wrangler that was gas powered and a V6 was to counteract Hero's carbon footprint and double his carbon footprint with my car.
Well,
So that's what I wanted.
Elon apparently put in the Teslas too. It's got a secret mode where if you do something, it'll make the car dance and play music.
Oh,
It's not a
really?
secret move.
Oh,
It's a
See,
feature. It's in the toy box. Literally, there's a folder called toy box on the screen.
Can you
Wait.
drive your car with a controller, like an Xbox controller?
probably.
like Men in
Haven't
Black?
figured that out yet, but I can plug in like an Xbox controller to play the different games that are built into the car.
So, just in case you get bored driving and being safe, you can put in the video game and start playing that.
It won't let you. I've tried.
Oh, fuck.
You just gotta hack it, fam. You just gotta hack it.
Yeah,
I
but I
could-
don't want to void my warranty.
Warranty?
I
What's
can-
that? I drive a 1993 Jeep. No, there ain't no warranty. Out of sight
but-
warranty. Out of sight, out of
Well-
warranty.
Well, normal people, when they buy a car, they buy this thing called a warranty, which is kind of like insurance for your car, that in case something breaks, you don't have to pay for it and stuff. That's what rich people get.
You see, I just learned how to fix my own shit.
Yeah,
So
every
fuel
day.
pump,
Yeah, every day. Yeah, you could fix your own shit and then get your hands dirty, and then
Yeah.
or I can go to the store, go to the dealership, and you fix that shit because my time's more valuable than that, and let them do it
Yeah, exactly.
while I'm working and making a living.
That you
I don't
broke
have
the
to waste
horn.
my time doing something else. Just saying.
I like working on cars. I like knowing what
You
I'm
keep
doing
telling yourself that,
and
Patty.
not getting ripped off at the dealership. Right, Nugs?
I'm not ripped
And
off.
Nugget agrees with
I
me.
don't have problems with being ripped off at dealerships.
Neither do I.
That's a
Oh.
giant dino nuggie.
It's a dino
That's a
nugget.
huge dino nuggie.
That's huge.
It's huge. Now, what do you dunk your chicken nuggets in? Barbecue sauce?
White stuff.
Ketchup, like a normal person.
That's-
Ketchup? No,
what?
ketchup is not an option here.
Yes,
Barbecue
ketchup is
That's
an option.
also
Ketchup
not a
is the
normal
only
person
daggone
thing to
option.
dip nuggets
No,
in.
you don't dip chicken. You don't put ketchup on chicken.
What?
No,
you do.
You don't do that.
You do it on
either
fish sticks.
honey mustard,
Yeah. fish sticks.
buffalo barbecue sauce,
I don't like buffalo sauce.
or barbecue sauce.
With some Chick-fil-A sauce.
Chick-fil-A sauce? that bit crazy. That bitch crazy.
I don't
Oh,
like buffalo sauce.
K Pasa Ghost.
Hey, Ghost, you didn't tell me that you took a job from Chieftain to take his car to Soda. Damn.
I don't know what you're talking about. I have a question. It's complete non sequitur, but I have a question. Yes, Ghost. When Chieftain is hungry, does he eat spaghetti? What?
He is one with the spaghetti.
That's the non sequitur question that he gives sometimes. Wendy's honey mustard. Mojo knows. There we go.
There you go.
Wendy's honey mustard specifically for chicken nuggets for the win. That is a correct answer.
Sorry for being nice on the last
The
open.
wrong answer is ketchup.
Ketchup is the only answer.
Ketchup is not an answer. Not for nuggets. I'm
answer.
sorry.
I actually eat hot mustard on my nuggets.
Hot mustard's fine.
That's an interesting option.
Hot mustard's fine, but no ketchup.
Ketchup.
That's some southern redneck inbred shit.
I
I
don't
actually don't eat ketchup on chicken nuggets, honestly.
I mean,
What are you, a communist?
I mean, like if they're cooked at home and
Yeah.
I don't have, but we literally have 300 things of hot mustard in there.
Who
pantry.
makes their own chicken nuggets?
Chinese.
I don't chop that shit up and bread it myself. I go to the freezer section, chuck that shit in the microwave because I don't put them in the oven.
Oh Lord.
I'm
So
okay
she
with them
will
being
fix her own
mushy. I
car,
don't
but
give
not
a
make
shit.
her own chicken nuggets. Got it.
air fryer.
No.
Air fryer works pretty good. The correct answer isn't option.
Wait.
Is an
Does
option
the
because
Instant Pot do air frying stuff? Ma, does the
Yes,
Instant Pot
yes, it
do air
can.
frying?
It can.
Shit. I've got an Instant Pot.
Doesn't
I've
have an
never
air
used it.
fryer though.
Tell you
Got
what,
Grogu
I'll
one.
sing it.
Are you? Have you been picking your face?
Uh-oh.
No.
Lies.
Okay, that answers my question.
I don't
Also,
believe you said that
apparently,
all live. That's messed up.
Yeah, right. It's fucked up.
Fucked up, dude.
Now she's
Face
turning.
ripped up.
Soda,
Yeah.
did you forget to verify the answer with the local poll?
No.
Because the local poll is saying that none of the answers are an option.
Huh?
The Polish woman.
Oh,
No. Smile and wave. Smile and
did-
wave.
I can give you the reference that I pulled it from.
I mean, if there's a valid reference out there that you pulled it from, then this is still a valid question.
Yeah,
As
it
opposed to
should.
an invalid
Yeah,
one.
it's should be. I mean, I didn't pull it from 2024 data, but
So,
quite
anyways,
far off.
and by the way, Badger, I give you full permission to roast Ghost.
I can't see the chat. My internet is lagging so bad. My camera is falling behind.
Oh,
Can you tell? I mean, it's obvious, isn't it?
no,
No.
not really.
I heard like 3 answers.
Because we all said no, not really.
Oh, okay, shit. Well, I'm open the chat. I don't know what's going on. What is happening?
Okay, now you sound like a damn
First, I must complete my mission. Damn it!
She's got something running in the back.
Well,
That's why it's dying.
I literally just opened Zoom. Well, I have Zoom, and then I literally opened Firefox to open Twitch.
But she didn't.
And it
Not
did that.
using the computer I bought her. That's one.
Yes, I am.
Oh,
There's
I freaking am. Scale up. What's scale up? What do I do? How did I do? How do I
Not
do
you.
that?
Not you. That's for
Ah.
certain.
I'll just
But he
do
needs
this.
to read the trivia question.
I can't. What
Let
the
me
fuck? Oh, okay. How many gamers are there in the USA? And yes, I pulled this off the site. I pulled a lot of our questions. Oh, that the data's wrong. I'm sorry. We'll see what Kilo has when we're done. See how close our odds.
Kiloacidosis.
A 250 million, B 100 million, C 185 million.
I guess my question is based off of what census data? How recently?
Now I gotta go find it. I pulled up the one I pulled most of our.
Which generally is correct. I haven't seen a wrong answer on there yet, honestly.
I went down a few. I don't know if this is a.
She's in Poland. Shouldn't she be worrying about Ukraine rather than how many games?
This is America,
No,
not
I'm just kidding.
I thought this was America.
Yeah, her answer to that question is something along the lines of, I think they're both fucking stupid and need to get shot.
Yeah, probably right.
Let's
Deletions
see.
on both sides.
I'm trying to see if they have a date on
Control
here.
Alt Delete. You're fucked.
That was 2021, so it's 3 years off. Couldn't change that much.
No.
2021? Yeah.
Yeah, 2020. Well, the end of 2021. So
Well, that was during the pandemic, so it could have been more there.
The scamdemic,
Yeah, I call it the pandemic. Yeah.
right? The fake demic.
Yeah. I tested myself for COVID on a live and lied to everybody and said I didn't have it when I did.
we didn't care either way. So.
And then it didn't end up being all that bad for you.
No, and 2 days later I was fine. I was negative.
That's how it went for me. Like, it was fucking, like, I did feel like shit, but
Yeah. My parents never got it.
it didn't feel any worse than a normal flu, honestly.
Right. Shoe retarded flu. Bang.
Hard.
That's
Well,
right, Badger.
That's a Howard
Roast
Stern
him.
reference.
Roast
though.
him like he deserves.
That was literally from Howard Stern.
What's that?
So that term I just said. So that's not really me. I'm just reiterating what was said in the video I watched.
There.
So let's get into the news. Brought to you by your mom. Your mom. Yes, keeping everything warm for about 20 years. Okay.
Come pick up your mom.
Lagginout.com. Don't watch it with your mom. Disney settles lawsuits against DeSantis and Florida. That means Disney blinked. You lose. Fatality.
Now, admittedly, I know, this doesn't necessarily mean that somebody loses when they settle a lawsuit, but
Just talk to Donald Trump.
I will say, most of the time, a settlement in a lawsuit is not a loss. And in this case, I'm just gonna fucking come out and say it.
Amber Heard.
Disney, fuck it. They fucked it up. They lost this one.
Let's get a guest appearance.
Say what?
Good lord. Good lord.
Dun dun dun.
Oh boy!
Oh boy. I got fucked. Haha. I am not copyright infringed now. Haha.
Nope.
Not gonna lie, I'm actually excited for those movies and games coming out about the freaky Mickey shit, because it's like, you know what? You snooze, you lose, Disney. You snooze, you lose.
That's in this case they didn't technically actually snooze. They were fighting for their copyright to be extended again, but in general the government's just like, nah, not this
I'm
time.
tired of this, Grandpa.
You'll fuck now.
Fuck no.
But anyways, so back in January, Disney filed a lawsuit against Florida and DeSantis, something about violating their free speech, yada, 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 blase, blase, because DeSantis snatched away Reedy Creek special improvement district from Disney.
Snatched.
Straight up snatched. They got snapped like a motherfucker. And the courts actually threw it out in January, saying, nah, this isn't a free speech issue.
Dude.
And then
Wrong side.
wow. And then they brought another lawsuit against, well, no, actually it was the other way around. The second lawsuit actually came from DeSantis and the state of Florida, suing Disney for playing some fuck games with the bylaws and the other shit to do with the rules of the new improvement district, because once DeSantis snatched it away from them and then put his own people in place so Disney couldn't do self-dealing like they had been for the last 50 years with the improvement district that they had, Disney comes back and finally says, okay, we're going to settle. And I have a feeling that the reason they haven't been doing a lot of shit in the parks lately is because of this pending lawsuit. Because it's kind of hard to deal and do contracts and do all this other shit
Well,
that
Hiro,
involves your district.
they've done one thing with the parks. They
Fucked
raised the
up?
prices on the tickets.
Fucked up? Okay, yeah, so fucked up.
So it's,
Yeah.
But
Just-
I'm talking in general about construction and stuff because they've been talking about opening a new gate. They've been talking about teasing this plan of what's behind Splash Mountain or whatever the fuck it was, talking about creating creating new shit in the parks and stuff. And then
shit
of
in the
course
park.
Iger, well, that's kind of what it's been for the last few years.
Oh, I
Yeah.
thought it was
No,
like
never
a,
been.
a new ride or something.
They changed Splash Mountain to shit in the park.
Is it called
It's
Pete?
the end of the Jurassic Park ride and see where all the Dino Dung comes in. You go splashing right into it.
Opera
Big
lights.
brown piles of
P Diddy's
Dino.
Drive?
the Diddler.
Yeah.
The Diddler ride.
But anyways, long story short, they settled.
Yeah.
And this ties into a number of other things. I think one of the main reasons they settled is because of this pending
Ladies never
proxy
settle.
vote that's going on on April 3rd, with basically deciding whether or not the two members of the board that got elected by Disney are going to stay members of the board, or if Ike Perlmutter and Jay Rizzullo are going to replace them and shake shit up like a motherfucker.
Should I be on the
Perlmutter.
board?
Isn't that the name of a cartoon character or something?
Perlmutter? No, he was the guy that owned Marvel
Cum gutters?
before Disney bought it.
No, there was a character in media named Perlmutter, I swear.
Uh-oh.
Ike Perlmutter is the executive that owned Marvel.
I'm not
till
talking about
10
him. I'm
years ago.
talking about a legit. I'm gonna look it up.
Yeah, of course you're gonna look it up. Anyways,
Perlmutter.
this all ties together. There's plenty we can really expand on this particular topic about if we want to, such as the proxy vote, such as like the
That was just a perfect shot of Go in the soda and just him just shaking his head no.
I mean, sure. There's plenty of news wrapped up in this topic.
Yeah. Lots of news. Lots of news in this spot. So what are they gonna do? What's gonna happen? Nothing. Nothing's gonna happen.
Is that right, Mojo? They're buying
Main reason Disney's
1.5.
doing this-
Oh, go ahead.
They
Go ahead,
were
read it. You're good.
they talk about $1.5 billion in Epic Games. They talked about that during their freaking last earnings call. But hold on. Hey Kilo, you mean to say that you can't tell the difference between a pair of twins?
What?
I'm so shocked.
Yes.
You mean you
Hiro,
didn't
guess
realize
what?
that Badger and Oni are actually twins?
No. She's saying is that
I don't think she knew.
that one wasn't switched out, but I didn't switch that one out. Yeah, thank you for pointing out all the idiosyncrasies. I really appreciate that today, Kilo.
That, by
I
the
was
way,
having a fucking horrible day, but
Oh,
thank you
God.
for pointing out all my mistakes. I appreciate that.
It's okay. I
She
dream
got
about
to
both
make your
of
day
them.
better.
that's true, Mojo. Yes, they did announce that at their last earnings call, but they also announced at the previous earnings call before that they were going to invest $17 billion into parks. So, I mean, Hollywood accounting much, maybe?
Horrible.
Hey, Hiro, guess what?
Pick a butt.
You're wrong. Perlmutter was a character in Castle. Suck it.
I
Suck
did
it.
say that he wasn't a character in Castle. I was saying that
There was a character called I was telling you, there's a character called Perlmutter.
Yes, but I was also saying that I was talking about Ike Perlmutter, the fucking.
And I said,
executive.
I wasn't. I said, I swear there's another guy. He's been called Perlmutter or some shit. That's what I said.
Okay. Don't know how that makes me wrong though.
Because you said there was no character called
I
Perlmutter,
never
and I was
said
like, yes,
there
there is.
wasn't. I just
You
said
never
I was
s-
talking about the executive.
Oh Lord.
Wow, dude.
You're right. You're right, Kilo. Mine's off a little bit, but it's okay.
Perspective's off.
Well, that too, but the number's off a little, but not too bad.
Oh, that one.
Hiro
Women-
doesn't shave.
We
Oh,
see,
shave.
we're men. We know women are always right, so it doesn't matter. It's just how it works. So
What? No.
yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Hilo, how dare you say something like that? That is like that's heresy. Hiro
Cheating,
doesn't
I can't
shave.
see the chat.
Hiro does not shave.
Not lately.
Just his back hair.
I don't even shave that.
I'll say, have you seen his chest lately?
He looks like he's got Chewbacca in a headlock.
We need to do one of those
He looks more
40-year-old
Italian than
virgins on
Chieftain
him.
does.
We're gonna
What's
take
that?
him and get his chest whacked, and we're gonna stream it live.
Oh, that'd be
We're gonna
great.
slather duct tape on his back, and we'll go.
No duct tape. Duct tape will take skin off. No.
I know.
done-
That's why you don't use it to. Anyway.
I've done waxings before. Generally no. That's
Shaving
my
hero
answer.
life.
Generally, the answer is going to be no to that one.
We can always slather you
How's
in
that,
hair.
Kilo? Is that better? I updated it there. It says honey badger. You can tell me I spelled badger wrong, watch.
No, it's spelled right for me anyway.
That's how she spells her tag. Yeah.
That's how I spell my tag.
Would be my cousin Benny. Law.
I want to know what the chat's saying. I can't see it, and I tried to look it on my phone, and I can't do
the
it.
cam down a little bit now. Kilo, wow, she is so Eastern European, isn't she?
She's Polish. She
Yeah.
nitpicks the fuck out of everything until you
Yeah.
tell her to shut the fuck up.
It's the,
Whoa.
I know this from personal experience.
it's the iron. It's the Iron Curtain mentality. I'm telling you.
Whoa.
If I had to deal with everything the Poles have had to go through, yeah, I'd be the same way. Probably worse. She's come out better considering their history.
No, she is
ask them how
absolute
they feel about
aggravation.
their Independence Day. It's very depressing. You know, it's not like our Independence Day. It's like, oh, we got freed from the Nazis. Yeah.
Yay.
Yay. It's like a Memorial Day for them. That's more. It's more like that.
Yeah.
That
Oh.
and they don't never see the sun because they're all pale as fuck. So
Well, you know.
Yeah, she's pretty much a shut-in herself.
yeah.
Well, if I never saw the sun, I wouldn't want to go
Picture
outside
frame.
either.
I exclude wife telling husband the picture frame is off kilter energy. Yes, you do.
She does exude that, yes. Anyways, Chieftain, comments on this. I've shared a bunch of information on this particular topic, and I'm sure that you probably got similar.
Yeah, I do. I don't want to take everything away from Soda. It's like I never get to talk. My pussy.
I'm not gonna talk
hurts."
about this anyways. Go ahead.
Yeah, the old pussy doesn't hurt on this topic. So.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Oh no, that's Badger.
Whoa, again.
Oh, what the fuck? Oh, there's some
Thank you.
controversy. Oh, don't.
I like mine. We could play. You want to play?
That's not a knife. This is a knife.
She's looking
I
for more
can't.
sharp objects.
Oh,
I
you
usually
got
use a
plenty.
box cutter.
You know, you just get him in one eye. He's got to wear a eye patch from now on the lives, and that can give us kind of like a competitive edge. Got like this pirate going on.
Be like that guy
he's
in
got the long
Congress.
hair.
What's that?
Dun, 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 dun. He's got the eye patch. He's going, arr.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Oh, he'd be the new partner for the Mariner.
Hey.
Oh yeah.
Well,
We
we
call him
had
One
something
Eye-
like that going on
we call
until
him
my
One Eye
work
Willie.
schedule got retarded. Retarded.
Yeah.
Are retarded.
Retarded. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know, dude, because I work at night now, and it fucking sucks. I hate it so much. But anyways, Disney, yeah, like they probably got sick of fighting because they're running out of money.
Yeah.
That's all I have to say about that.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, we're not
Good one.
doing so well. Yeah, our stocks recovered in the fourth quarter.
Recovered. Holy
It
what
recovered.
the hell?
It
They
recovered
stay
in the fourth-
recovered. It went down to the lowest it had been in what, over 15 years, or was it 10 years? I can't remember.
Yeah, and it recovered almost all its losses. So
No, because it's not back up to $200 a share.
it's close to 200. They're more or less recovered. Anyways, they don't have the money to do the stuff because a lot of their stuff is being canceled. Like I counted like 6 Marvel movies that they put on the shelf.
Damn.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they.
And a couple of Disney Plus stuff like the She-Hulk, the She-Hulk 2. The She-Hulk season 2, they put Miss Marvel on the shelf for the 3rd one because no one cared about the 2nd one.
No one cared about the first one either.
Yeah, the only reason why people saw the 1st one was because it was the movie before Endgame. And that's the only it got Endgame like tail end stuff. It had a good lead in. So, but yeah, I'm not really surprised. So they're not moving out of Florida because they like the tax breaks here. They're not going to go to California because California is averaging
Florida.
There's an exodus from California of 400,000 people a year now, and they might lose more congressional seats because of it. So, should we go back there? Should we go to Georgia? I don't know. Like,
Stay over there.
You're not gonna pick up a fucking theme park that is the size of fucking Manhattan Island and move it.
Right, exactly.
Actually, I think it's bigger than Manhattan, but I don't.
Yeah, it's like the size of fucking Rhode Island. It's just
What?
like you're gonna pick that. I don't know.
It's not that big. It can't be that big.
That's what she said.
A theme park cannot be
No,
that gargantuan.
It's
a
huge.
theme park.
It is.
It's massive.
It is the size of Manhattan Island at least.
It's huge. It's that big. You're thinking of Blizzard Beach, Typhoon Lagoon, Epcot, Magic Kingdom, Disney Studios. Have you ever been to Disney ever?
No.
They have their own road system. Like
I also know that they have security systems that are out of this world.
Okay, to explain, by the way, Badger, if you didn't know, Disney World is currently 43 square miles.
Yes.
What?
It's bigger than San Francisco.
43 square miles.
San Francisco is 5.
How big is the place I live? I don't know.
Well,
How
like
big
2 acres.
is Redneckville?
Kilo will look it out for me.
She probably will find a comparison.
How big is San Francisco in square miles?
My literal town is 7.5 miles squared.
San Francisco is 232 square miles.
My hometown is 7.444 square miles.
Bigger Florida, it's actually bigger than because it's a large sub-basement. Yes, the sub-basements, yeah. The sub-basements are actually the first floor, and they're built upon there because they drained out a swamp, basically. Has anyone been to the sub-levels?
In San Francisco?
No, in the Magic Kingdom. I have.
Oh, I
haven't.
I was too poor to go. Sorry.
I heard that if a child goes missing at Disneyland
Studios,
or Disney World, they can find a child in 30 minutes or less.
Disneyland is nowhere near as large as Disney.
I mean
World.
Disney World. Sorry, I meant Disney World because I know that's the one in Florida. Disneyland is in California.
Disneyland
Paris
is like you could go through the whole. It's like you can go the whole place in 2 hours. It's like very small.
Yeah,
that's what she said.
Still never been.
Anyway, so any input from
Badger or Soda?
I have something funny about Disney.
Go ahead, sell us something funny about Disney.
So, my brother's wife texts me. She's like, "I need your Disney Plus info so I can watch it." And I'm like, "Okay." Looked it up. Well, actually, it was her info. She had it. She didn't even know she had. I've been using it for years, and they've been paying for it. So, thought that was pretty funny. That's all I have to say about that.
Yeah, San Francisco is 46.87 square miles.
Golly.
And what's that? What's 500 acres in miles?
That's a great question.
Disneyland is 500 acres in Disney World. Now, does that count Magic Kingdom Disney World? Does that count?
Well, you're
Animal
talking about
Kingdom,
27,000 acres.
What's that?
You're talking about 27,000 acres.
Yeah, I understand that.
That's
because they
That's
have
a
an
lot.
animal sanctuary at Animal Kingdom, and they have a whole safari, and it's like a whole thing, and that thing's got to be gargantuan. So, like,
Wait, so you
everything
mean
combined is that big?
The ads I saw where a giraffe will go up to your fucking window. That's legit.
Yeah, it's real.
Where the fuck do they get these animals?
There's
Uh,
a
You know,
zoo
just
in the
fly
middle
them
of
in or
this.
boat them in or whatever.
There is
Yeah.
a zoo in the middle of the city that I live in, which is weird to me because it's literally a tourist trap. It's right across the street from a little theme park area with a roller coaster and go-karts
Jesus.
and mini golf. And there is a zoo. And peeking over the fence of the zoo today, as I was driving, taking my wife out to dinner, there was a giraffe poking his head over the fence of the zoo, right next to the highway.
I saw a
One time,
safari
Oni and I
where
were driving to Georgia, or from, I can't remember which direction, but we
a
were going.
lion actually jumped into the safari thing and like was
shit.
getting petted by all the people. Yeah.
What the
Not
hell?
scary at all.
Yeah, not in Animal Kingdom, it's somewhere else. It was pretty fun. They're like so used to people because they're so well fed. They're like, "Can you just pet me?" It's like a giant fucking cat. Like, I want attention. I'm like, "You could rip my fucking throat out." Okay, I'll pet you.
Please don't hurt me. I'll feed you.
But yeah, what were you saying?
Well, Oni and I were just
Kazoo.
traveling, and we saw some emus, like in a fenced area. We're like, oh shit, emus. Or were they ostrich? I don't remember. They were just big fucking birds, and we're like, damn, they're
Racist.
big birds, really big birds. Well, no, they can actually kill you. They can rip your jugular out by kicking you.
I mean, they won a war against the Australians.
Yeah,
I know, right?
No, that was the. I thought that was that the emu?
Emu Wars.
Emus.
That
Yeah.
was the emu war.
Yeah, you're right. The emu war. Anyways, so yeah, basically Disney World is the same size as San Francisco.
Yeah,
That's
it's
scary.
bigger.
It's
That's
like
fucked up.
6 times the size of my hometown. That's awfully scary.
Chaos.
What is it?
He said, "I just noticed that's
noticed
not
that's not-
Odie, that's Badger."
Well,
Oh, we've been waiting for the middle fingers all day. You guys are definitely sisters.
Mm-hmm. And I'm the only one that can do the middle finger in the chat.
fuck you.
Fuck you.
I
Fuck
got
you, buddy.
this right here.
Fuck you, buddy.
Right here.
I
Anyways,
need,
so we got input from Soda. What about you, Badger? What do you think of this whole debacle?
That's what I think of it.
What's
Oh
that?
no, that's what I think of it.
Cry some more, Disney?
Oh, Disney, whatever. I shall weep a river. Blah 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 blah.
That's awesome. That's about as clutch as Sony would deliver too.
Come on, bitches.
Anyways,
Hey, Soda, look at all the middle fingers in the chat that you can't use.
oh yeah,
Uh-huh.
fuck. I used to.
all
If
right.
it wasn't for the fact that my internet would die every time, I was gonna put some more pineapple on pizza.
I had a
what I
Photoshop. My
think of
finger
that.
was bent on an angle. It's Freddie Mercury Soda dancing.
I know, right? So, anyways,
Thank you for the dono, Hero.
as of next week, the 3rd of April, there is going to be a proxy vote. It's going to
Proxy
be
war?
the Tryon group is contesting the election of 2 board members, which have a very little executive
Where you work?
experience. And they are, I wish, and they're trying to basically they're trying to pick people to replace those guys. And up to this
My
point,
balls is hot.
Disney has been fighting tooth and nail and advertising the proxy vote to vote in favor of Disney, basically saying that Bob Iger has been doing so much for the company. He's going to continue to save the company. Don't let these guys distract him. And this whole time they haven't been saying anything about replacing Bob Iger. They really haven't.
No.
And this just to me looks like Bob is having a tantrum,
'Cause he
trying
is.
to stay in control. Like everybody on that board was handpicked
Oh
by
Lord,
like,
Mojo.
so I'm hoping that the Tryon group wins in this proxy vote, and Disney is clearly panicking, which means that it's going to be very close, if not against the current Disney status quo. That's just my opinion. We'll find out next week.
Stay tuned.
You'll make hope.
Yeah, they probably will. Hiro. Weren't they trying to become their own like city, or they were their own city, or
Good show,
So
everybody.
that's what the special
On
district.
behalf of, no, I'm just kidding.
That is what Epcot was supposed to be. It was supposed to be a company city. It was supposed to be like the city of the future or whatever.
Yeah.
And that's what the special district was for, so they could just build things unrestricted without having to get
Yeah.
approvals from the state.
okay, that's what I remember
It's
you
like
talking about.
It's Environmental Planetary City of Tomorrow, Epcot. I think that's what it stands for, or something like
That
that.
yeah, that was something like that. The thing is they've had the special district for forever, and they never ended up doing that. They never actually followed through on that. So they just
Oh.
riding on the coattails of the special district, benefiting for it for the last 50 plus years.
Oh,
I have a Disney
Wow.
dollar kilo somewhere. It's talking about currency. Employees are going to be paid in Disney currency.
Disney dollars.
I actually have a Disney dollar with Mickey Mouse on it. They used to
I can
come
get those if
one-
anybody wants them.
at Ferguson Brothers Cards. Check them out on eBay today.
.com.
.com. Ferguson Brothers. FergusonBrothersCards.com. You get
Struggling.
a special 20% discount with the coupon code Laggin Out. Now you do. Now he's got to do it.
Nope.
Otherwise, it's false advertising.
No.
Uh-oh. Freddie Mercury soda.
Sweet. I
I was supposed to move him over, wasn't I? Add that to my
Hiro
list of
likes
shit
it.
to do. All right.
Anyways,
In a dead spin.
Wait, what?
what's wrong with this slide?
There was supposed to be stuff on there. Where'd it go?
Uh-oh.
It's gone. Oh, there it is.
Why's the background gone?
Don't worry about it.
Go in a dead spin. That looks like the ESPN type of text there in the bottom.
I know, right? I
kinda
think they
does.
stole it.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, it's a little different, but close enough.
Why does it say biddy alert?
Oh,
When people donate stuff, it's they're called bits, but we call them biddy alerts. So every time someone donates anything, so does alter homosexual ego pops out
Whoa.
and he jumps and dance on Hiro's face. And
that's
that's
an
why
alter
it's called
ego?
biddy alert. Every time someone donates it, that's what happens.
Yeah, I didn't think that was an alter ego. I thought that was just his normal personality.
That's true.
Some fucking
Sometimes.
money.
Give us some fucking money.
Hey!
I'll slap the shit out of you.
Lol.
Oh,
Thank you for the donation, mystery donator.
Ye-
So, Go Media sells off Deadspin.
Well, that
This was a long time coming. Go ahead, Hiro.
I mean, beaten in
But
Polish.
this is
Ooh.
actually a misnomer, because the whole announcement for the sale of Deadspin was like a month ago. What this actual topic is that Geo Media is selling off The Onion, has sold off several food blogs, and what was it? Another fucking I gotta look it up now because there was more stuff.
was it a gaming one?
No, it was not Kotaku. We all hoped it would be, but it's not yet.
Also, who even food blogs anymore? That's what YouTube's
I-
for.
Don't fucking know. The AV Club, that's what it was.
Whatever that is.
Hang on.
What is
Audio-
Deadspin? Because he wants to know.
It was a sports news blog. Or, well, a
Yes.
sports news site. Was.
Was. It is.
Why'd
no
they
longer.
pick that name?
I don't know.
Right.
That makes
Is
sense why
Deadspin
the
a
font
sports
is the
ball
way
thing?
it is. ESPN is. I don't know.
Oh, it's they sold off the AV Club, the Takeout, and then something else. Oh dang. They also sold off Jezebel and Splinter like 4 months ago too. Wow. Holy
Jezebel
shit.
is trash.
Well, yeah, it
Bunch
got
of
bought
angry
out by
housewives
somebody
yelling
else.
about angry housewife shit.
Well,
Angry
A bunch of
housewives of North
angry
Carolina.
white Karen activists that were screaming about how awful Trump was. That's what they really were. That's all.
Orange man bad. Orange man bad.
What the fuck?
Right?
Dude,
And
those people
they are
are
currently
greedy
in talks
bitches.
to they're currently in talks to sell off the Onion and hasn't officially closed.
The Onions.
Yeah. The Onion used to be really good too. It's
Oh yeah.
really worth shit anymore anyways. They
Babylon B
leaned-
has kind of replaced them.
yeah, they leaned really hard into Orange Man Bad, and Babylon B started making fun of them for it.
Orange man bad. He's gonna be your next president, so get used to it, bitches.
Yeah.
It's not
Wow.
even gonna be fucking close, bro.
But
I say he's gonna win 39 states. That's my
Damn.
prediction. That's my prediction.
Gee,
Who wants to
so
bet me on it?
not me.
Bet me right now, bitches. I want your fucking money.
I will not bet on that one.
Give us some fucking money.
Give me
Yeah.
your fucking money. She's gay. Yes, I don't know why I hit that button.
Because you like it.
Amber
Because you want to talk about her again. A
has
hero
my
does.
New girlfriend.
but anyways,
Anyways,
so this I've been talking about Kotaku going under for ages.
yeah, like I almost didn't want to talk about it, but there were such slim pickings this week.
In all
Besides you-
truth,
Yeah.
with the shit that Kotaku's pulled with reporting and trying to smear and trying to restart Gamergate 2 or whatever, they're trying to restart Gamergate. I'm surprised that they didn't get fucking shut down this last week, because the owners, Geomita, went to Kotaku and said, do video game reviews, do video game walkthroughs, do 50 a week, stop reporting what you think is video game news. The chief editor fucking rage quit and
Wow.
bounced. And no, the chief editor-in-chief, yeah. You should be the chief editor, but
No, I should not be.
but
That takes someone a lot smarter than me to do.
Polish lessons with Kilo. Well, we should do that next week.
maybe I'd still look at her like she had 10 heads. But
Polish ladies, how you doing?
the
What's
With
up,
all the-
Winry?
You finished
What
your
up,
work?
Larry?
Online a lot lately. Are you doing your homework, Winry?
oh, called out.
Go ahead.
He's in my class, so it's an easy
Yeah.
class.
Oh Jesus!
Well, it should
Editor
be.
Chieftain reading an article about astrophysics and having a stroke.
More
Law.
or less, basically.
Anyways, so
Leave the smart
when
stuff for Kilo.
when GeoMedia told them that, and the editor-in-chief fucking bounced, the senior writer stepped up and started raging about how Kotaku was telling them that they had to do actual fucking work.
Oh my god.
You know,
No. Were they
50
millennials?
50 game reviews and 50 game walkthroughs a week. Oh no.
Oh,
I have to
no.
go play
I had-
video games and tell people how to beat them. Oh no.
Oh my god, the pressure. I gotta play a
The
video game for a
horror.
living? Holy shit.
And she
Poor fucking
instead,
babies.
she instead started reporting or started tweeting out that she wanted information
Said
on this
weed.
really popular female Twitch streamer that
Camera?
really started leaning into Christian values and bigotry lately. And she was saying without saying, because all of the mainstream media knows who Melanie Mack is. Apparently
heard of her.
they were
Me
going
either.
after Melanie Mack, which well, she's a publicly known Christian. She reports on
She
games,
hot?
came in a lot.
That's
Yes.
She a virgin?
Have no idea.
Maybe we should find that out. That's a hard hitting question that we need to know about it. Lagging out.
Oh, that sounds like a great interview opportunity for you, sir.
right.
Yes. Are you a virgin? She goes,
Yes.
yes. And I'm gonna ask her, do you still want to be?
Wow, dude.
Well, what you could do is, take the approach of trying to, have something in common with her, like good Christian values.
Wait,
I got
who?
a cross behind me.
Oh yeah, that just makes everything better.
It does.
So
Yeah.
the
Because
street
you-
magician
all because
says,
All because you stepped away from Jesus Christ doesn't mean everyone else said Happy Good Friday,
"Oh
everybody.
my god, wow, dude."
You turned
Okay,
your
so
back
who's
on
your
Jesus.
patron
So
saint?
that
I'm
way,
just
when
curious.
you get judged and you're in heaven, I'm not judging you. Jesus will.
I'll
Just saying.
drag you down with me. I'll be
You're
like,
not dragging.
they're
shit
gonna be
down
like,
with
you
me.
can
I'm
bring
the
one
grabber, bitch.
person. You can bring one person down here on Sheepton.
Wow, apparently I made
You're
that.
coming down with me, you motherfucker.
Apparently I dodged that bullet.
Dumb question.
Uh-oh.
Who's everyone's patron saint? If you had to pick, or if you got to pick, who would be your patron
Lucifer.
saint?
I'm like, he's not a patron saint.
Oh, I thought he
Not a
was.
saint, literally not canonized as a saint in any aspect.
Canonized? What? The Bible's
That's
canon
how you become a
now?
saint. You're canonized as a saint.
Right. You have to do two. You have to do 2 miracles on Earth. Mine would be mine is Saint Jude, patron saint of lost causes, because obviously I am a lost cause.
No.
But and also Saint Anthony, and I have Saint Joseph medal, but and not
Saint Anthony
necessarily
the
that
cook?
order. He was, I think, I don't know which Joseph it is, to be honest with you.
No, Saint Anthony.
Saint Anthony. Oh, I think jobs, careers.
Oh, cool. Cool.
I think
I'm gonna
But
be
yeah,
I
honest.
know
mine.
whose Onis would be.
Mine's Athena.
Lucifer.
Athena is not.
Oh.
Athena is Greek myth. Fucking idiot.
He's
think
literally
Greek.
pulling gods and goddesses out of his butt.
Yeah. He's like, I know something. Let me go into the polytheist pre-Christian era and just pick out a god.
Oh,
there.
when everything was right. Got it.
Onis would be Saint Genesius, who is the patron saint of like people with
Anger?
epilepsy, printers, and thespians.
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, that'd be a good
Yeah.
one for her. That's pretty accurate.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't have any idea about patron saints because I don't happen to be Catholic.
Mine's
I'm not
Catherine.
Catholic. I still
He's-
approve of patron
The patron
saints.
saint of IT would
Patron
be
saint.
Bill Gates, ISIS.
Mine's Catherine.
Catherine. I was
Wow.
gonna say what's Catherine?
Saint Catherine? She's the patron saint of artists?
Oh,
Good
why did-
There's a
Lord.
lot of
Why did-
patron saints of artists. We need all the help we can get.
Why did Kilo get?
Because you posted a link in the chat, and Botrix automatically bans links in chat or times links out.
Shouldn't be for
Botrick
followers.
should even be attached to this chat.
Botrix has been in here for ever since we put it in Rumble.
I know, but I thought I took it off.
I don't
Can
know.
we look into that?
We'll have to do it later.
I don't want to. I didn't want to. Kilo. That's not a, we. That was automatic. I'm sorry that happened.
There is a patron saint of computer users.
That's right. Soda.
Wait, what?
There is a patron saint of students, the internet, computer users, computer technicians, programmers,
Icarus.
philosophy,
Saint
and
Icarus.
careers.
Saint
Saint
Amaranth.
Isidore of Seville.
The saint of boobies.
You killed me. aren't you?
The
Patron saint of
Please get me
I'm
played
fake.
up.
fake as
The patron
fuck.
saint of
This
fake
is
titties.
good. I haven't tried this yet.
Fake everything.
He is.
Gar-
Oh, he's attributed to bees. That's awesome. I like bees.
Damn.
Bees are nice.
What'd
That's
you-
good.
What was that?
Do the carpet
hey,
smash the
what-
drapes?
What's raspberry amaretto and Dr. Pepper? Yeah.
Sounds good. Damn.
Drinking on alive. That's not. That's a recipe for disaster. Remember what happened last time?
Yeah, you remember that?
I don't know. Let's ask Chieftain and his 6 shots.
Well, you didn't get
3 shots, and I didn't feel any of them because all the pizza absorbed it in. So
Does
we
anyone
all
wanna know
that
my
I can
patron
handle
saint?
my liquor. We all know that.
No.
It's because it was
going
water.
on?
So when Kilo comes here, we'll do some shots together, okay, Kilo?
Oh Lord.
You're gonna die.
And then we'll play Scrabble afterwards.
Fair warning,
Afterwards.
she's Polish.
Yeah,
I don't know
I'm
if that means
Italian.
anything to you.
it means nothing to me.
I didn't
Uh-huh.
think so.
Yeah. Does anyone
She
want to know my
doesn't
patron saint?
she doesn't understand what enough is enough means when it comes to alcohol.
That's okay. Me too.
Okay. So
It's just this
Vodka.
holiday, y'all gotta do shots with vodka. Yeah, right?
We like the
well, fuck
vodka.
now.
You a fuck now, Saint Nicholas, the saint of sailors, merchants, repentant, thieves, prostitutes, pawnbrokers, unmarried people, and students.
that's a lot of things.
That's a lot. Yeah.
No, well, saints
Sounds like a
often
cool
have
guy.
a large umbrella of what their patronage is.
I mean, prostitutes, unmarried. Yeah, I mean, fits right in.
Yeah.
So
it's like, oh, we play. It's like, let me go get a whore. I'm not married, but we'll pray to the saint. We'll be okay.
And then we'll stop by the merchants.
so from what I just heard,
Stop
based
by
on
the
what Badger
merchants.
was saying, was that I should be the patron saint of IT.
Yeah.
No, not
I don't
you.
have
It
a
is
patron
already-
saint.
We
I
might
am
have
the
an
patron saint.
No, there
might
is a patron saint, fam.
There
To
is?
be
You
a
can be the patron
canonized
saint
saint,
of
you gotta do 2
patriotism.
miracles and you gotta die.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We're not ready for that part yet.
I
The
definitely.
miracles we totally are.
But anyways,
So, if you wanna
so
work some miracles.
He got my computer working. That's one miracle.
Who is the patron saint of computers then?
Saint Isidora Seville.
Eh?
Yeah, I didn't hear that because at the time my wife was walking in with food.
Oh yeah.
Well,
And
fair enough.
alcohol.
That is a fair distraction. Beautiful woman with plate of food and delightful beverage.
Kilo, what is your favorite mixed beverage so I can have it ready for you?
Vodka.
I love the vodka. I love lots of vodka. Patron
Wow.
students, the internet, computer users, computer technicians, programmers, all electronic patrons are philosophically the same career, notable work. I know you're going to say that word. Etymologia, era medieval philosophy school.
Etymologia.
Augustinism.
Onomatopoeia.
That shit's fucking Polish. Kilo, put that in English, please. Jesus.
So, from what she's saying, or for what she just read off there, all electronic patronages are unofficial.
Patron, yeah. That is, I know it is. I'm joking. I know.
Notable work is etymologia,
Onomatopoeia.
medieval philosophy school, etymology, and Augustine.
AKA they don't count. More or less. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, sounds about right.
Yeet.
Anyways, anybody got an opinion on the fuck games that's Kotaku and GeoMedia?
Fuck games.
Fuck games.
That's a military thing. Don't worry about it.
So does favorite games, the fuck games.
The sex with Hitler.
Well, okay. I should have known he was going to take that literally.
I'm surprised you didn't think that. Like I knew what was coming next.
I think I did too, but I just decided to go with it. Okay.
Hey, I blame Steam.
So to define
Oh yeah, blame
games,
the algorithm.
to define fuck games, it's the really stupid shit you have to do that you don't want to do, but you have to do because it needs to be official, such as dumb shit you do for work because somebody upstairs makes you do the stupid shit even though it's not necessary.
Oh, it's like everything.
The Yankees are behind the Astros.
Behind? I heard behind. That's right. Take it. I haven't looked.
It's 1-0.
He's afraid to lose.
Houston. It's 1-0 Houston in the 4th inning.
And not only that, but he doesn't want to be spoiled. He's gonna watch it after.
I'll be giving scores during the whole live, so it's
I'm
gonna be
sure he
spoiled.
will.
Got 158 more games to worry about.
Right.
But yeah,
So Starfield, thanks, Mojo.
there's some of those games that are like, oh, $1.99 for this game. I know the game I worked on, it's at like $15 now, I think, on Steam. The VR game.
The raccoon one?
Lucky's Tale. Yeah. Fox, I think.
About to say that was not a raccoon.
That was a squirrel.
That was a tanuki.
Same thing.
It was.
Raccoon, reindeer, same thing.
Good lord.
Raccoon, reindeer, bulls, whatever.
I mean, nobody calls Chopper a reindeer. They call him a raccoon. Just saying.
But yeah.
Patent pending swamp juice of the swamp queen. That sounds so cute. That sounds so fucking kilo. It hurts.
Kilo, is that her real name? Kilo?
No.
Yeah.
I actually
in
made
the
a
measurement.
sentence in Japanese in my
Is
head.
Nico
I
is
think
her
it
real
makes
name?
sense.
Is that her real name?
No, her
Is
I don't
her real name?
don't know her actual real name, but Keela is not her real name.
I don't know actually her real name. Okay. Did we kill this topic successfully?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Nobody else said anything about it.
Yeah, I don't. I think it's one less website to worry about to go to your gaming news that wasn't really
That's
doing
true.
gaming news. That was pretty much becoming like a wing of the Democrat Party. It sounds like.
It really has been.
But
Wow.
we don't need another wing because you keep on flying further left, you're gonna go into the ground. So, which I think some people want to do, but that's a topic for another podcast that's not here. Maybe check out Charlie Kirk for that. But
He is far
Yeah.
left. What are you talking about?
Charlie Kirk, he's also racist.
I'm kidding.
Ooh.
Charlie Kirk,
Yeah.
although he's
said
not ever
ooh.
recorded saying anything racist ever.
Please come on our show.
Charlie Kirk.
Of course, we would
Oh,
have
you need to
nothing
hang
for
those
him.
lights up.
But like,
There'll be nothing for
The
him. here.
neons.
then they don't.
Big
We
in
can't
the-
see him.
The Rick in the One Piece.
Yeah.
Anyways,
got-
yeah, I mean, I guess we could jump on to another topic, but I did ask Soda what his opinion was, and he never.
Oh yeah, go ahead, Soda.
I have no clue on this one.
Oh, jeez.
Why? I don't know.
Wally.
Badger.
Well, other than the fact that I don't understand why they chose Deadspin, which sounds like Tailspin, which sounds like a flaming wreck in the first place.
Do.
Well, I mean,
I don't care
Whoa.
because I thought that most of those gaming / news outlet things were kind of dumb. Like I was browsing through this looking for articles and I'm like, these all suck. Also, titles were very
What the
misleading.
fuck?
They were all
Mhm.
like one of them was talking about like today. I just looked it up. I was looking through. I was trying to
Sound
find
like a
something-
robot?
What? Do I sound like a robot?
no.
It might have been actually mine.
was our gaming review.
So
Of
what had happened was
Sex with
I was looking up
Hitler
something about fuel
3.
pressure regulators because I got to replace that on my Jeep. Anyway, but the opening page to Google
Buy a new Jeep.
showed a Mass Effect 3 gains new ending, blah blah blah. And I'm like, yeah. The game's been over for like 15 years. So I go in, well, okay, maybe 10. Well, I
They
go in
tricked
and
you.
the article talks about, well, there's a mod that makes a happier ending. I'm like, we've known about this. Bitch, we been knew. We knew about this mod for like 7 years. So the fact that they're talking about it now, when, but we're teasing Mass Effect 4, and well, Mass Effect 5 is in the works. I'm like, yeah, no, Pixar didn't happen. No.
It'll be out in like
When it comes to certain
2030.
AAAs, I really don't take their word for nothing. You just can't take their word for anything because every time they announce something, well, it gets canceled. Every time they do something big, well, it's really not that. When they promise something, it's never going to be in the game.
Yeah.
It's like
That's
when you
true.
buy a game, it's like, oh, well, all this stuff doesn't work. And then you buy the DLC and then it works. Well, it's a feature. Well, you said that was going to be a feature in the base game. Why should I pay that for extra? Or why should I pay
They
extra
want
for
your
that?
money.
Or, I know they want your money, but they're doing it in such a shisty way.
Give us
Like
the
I'm
fucking money.
Ye-
okay with paying, if you tell me this is gonna cost $100. $100 and it's yours.
Fucking crazy.
Fuck it. I'll pay $100. Cool. If I get everything that's promised, everything that's said to be in it, complete, done, I'm okay with that.
Badger likes
okay.
her cigars with $100 bills. She has no problem with that.
Yeah.
No. Like, okay, so I use Clip Studio Paint. I don't really
Why?
like other programs because I use it for my drawing. Clip
Ugh.
Studio Paint is for the drawing. So it's raster only. It's really not for photo editing. It's for drawing.
Yeah,
So I use
like
Clip Studio
Illustrator.
I got it back in 2017, 2018. I paid a flat rate for it. I paid the money to own it. I still use version 1. Whatever, 1.7 or whatever. They're trying to come out with version 3. but I can still use version 1 because I own it. It's mine. They can't touch it. And I'm okay with that. When I paid that, I think I paid $300.
Oh,
I got access to everything plus all updates for as long as 1 point whatever remained in existence. And so I still have the latest edition of the 1 point whatever, and I own it. It's mine, and I'm okay with that. It doesn't have certain features that the new program has, but I don't want that. I don't want it, don't need it. Like if I want to work on perspective work, I don't need to plug it into a 3D plane. I can actually draw it out and practice myself. I should do that more actually, because my backgrounds are kind of boring. And sometimes it's weird, like I can't picture the backgrounds when I picture the people in the backgrounds. It's weird.
What?
Okay, you know how
called
when you
ADHD.
picture. No, it's not. You know how when you picture a scene in your head, sometimes you miss things like the details. Like when I'm picturing my
No.
characters in a scene, sometimes I forget where they're at, or like where they're at is fuzzy. Like I don't get the details in it. What? I know it's usually called aphasia, but I don't have aphasia. I can still picture stuff. Or not not
If you
aphasia.
guys are wondering if there was any relation between her and Odie, this is a great example of it.
Sorry.
No good.
why? Oh my god, I wish I could just throw the chocolate at you right now. Stop apologizing unnecessarily.
Oh, so sorry. So
Don't
sorry.
tempt me. I will mail order it. Express airmail.
Me so sorry. Me so sorry. Me go on now.
Don't drop bomb on me.
Don't drop bomb on me.
Really?
Give you a TKO from Tokyo.
Anyways, yeah,
No.
Anybody else have any input?
When I draw in Photoshop, there are things called layers, and they're great, and you can use them really well. And then there's this thing called AI. It removes the background for you. It saves you so much time and so much money. And I can make a lot of money. I make more money from the tools I use there than more than makes up for my monthly bill. Oh, wait a second. I don't pay for that. Someone else does for me. Thanks, Soda.
There are layers in Clip Studio Paint.
There are, but it's old
All
as
right.
fuck.
So to conclude this particular topic, fuck you,
No.
Kotaku. Rest in piss, bitches.
That's right.
Whoa.
And would you call them...
Garbage human.
100%.
Okay. And they
Garbage.
shouldn't...
Shut up and dribble, bitch.
Yes.
Yes.
You just need to go away.
Otaku.
They just need to go and do their 50 game walkthroughs a week because I don't want
A
to hear
week?
about news from them. Fuck them.
That's a lot.
Bitches be thirsty.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
They were given the option to rip the review the game walkthroughs off from other sites. That's how bad
Wow.
it is. That's how much
That's
they were
pathetic.
told to shut up and do their job.
That's horrible.
That's pathetic.
And they
Mhm.
bitched about it and decided that they wanted to continue to write news articles.
Bitches do be thirsty. I'll be right back.
Lol.
Moving on.
Yeah, that medication makes me thirsty. Cotton mouth.
Oh yeah. That sounds like that sounds like them heart pills.
I don't have a heart. You know that.
Oh, dude.
Well, the gaping void that would be a heart.
Yeah.
Hmm.
The Grinch is 2 sizes too small. I don't have one at all.
Wow.
You're a mean one.
This is the worst time to get up to get a drink because we have a very fun spot created by the Great Gazoo.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
I know
Hey,
everyone
Gazoo.
It's Great Gazoo and his AI art. Featuring the Great Gazoo. Now, if you're not in our Discord, go follow us right now in our Discord because there's a lot of that here. So this is actually a Great Gazoo's image of himself as created by AI. So it looks like he has a nice frosty beer. And it's an alien with antennas with their eyeballs, it looks like there.
Ugh.
And he did one of Soda. And we're going to take a look at Soda's AI generation as created by the Great Gazoo. So can I get a drum roll, please?
Don't. Hit the button. The right
I
button.
did.
Oh.
There is Great Kazoos' interpretation of soda.
That
Kinda
actually,
The hipster necklace is really weird.
Yeah.
that actually honestly looks kind of like his avatar.
Oh, yeah, it kind of does. It kind of
The
does.
jaw, he's too gaunt in the picture. Like, look at those
Well,
cheekbones
if I was like
and the
80, and
shallow.
that could be me when I was like 80. Looks a
What?
lot like my uncle's.
Oh, 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Burn.
Before I got my everything redone.
Somebody feed that boy.
I can tell you
Honestly,
what
it
wasn't
really
redone.
does kind of look like his avatar, which
It kind of does.
means that it kind of looks like him slightly if he were smaller.
Gaunt?
120
Sickly?
pounds. 120 pounds.
Yeah, sickly would be more like it because I'm not throwing a number at that shit.
Well, it looks like my uncle, and he's about 120 pounds. So.
Oh, that's creepy.
It's
That's
like a cross
horrifying.
between Rick and Soda, and if it was merged together, it kind of looks like a realistic version of it.
That is
So
true.
it looks like there was another one done by that was Soda as well. So
There were
let's
3.
take. Yeah, there's a few of them. So
What?
here's a drum roll. You guys might not hear it in the Zoom, but they can hear it in the live.
Yeah, we can hear it.
I can hear it.
We can hear it.
Rick Soda. Riggedy, Rick, son.
Dude, you look high as fuck.
I am.
It's like, I am on too much Xanax.
That would do the exact opposite.
The fact that the Meeseeks are in a mosh pit is very scary to me.
I didn't even notice those were Meeseeks. That's a good
They
call
look like
there, Badger.
Meeseeks.
They totally do.
Text to image for it's sweet.
I like this one. It's like a cross between Soda and Rick.
Again, yeah, these are good, Gazoo.
Yeah, this is a good job, man.
Nice to know you're thinking of me late at night.
And I think there's one more. I think this is like old man Soda, like old man Logan.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Oh God,
my
what the
God.
fuck?
Good Lord, now that one needs to eat.
I like the
Gaming.
bisexual glasses.
Wow.
Like the bisexual glasses.
What makes them bisexual classes? Like, what the fuck?
Have you seen the bisexual flag?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It's
Take blue
different
and purple.
gradients. Yeah, it's different gradients of purple.
Of course it is.
He's riggedy rips.
Red, son.
Oh, that one. I like the hairline on this one better.
Creepy. A
And
little
it
high.
looks like he's not saying anything like he is on the show.
Exactly.
Oh.
I'm creeped out. That one's kind of like, if I
What
ever
is
get that
wrong with the
skinny,
Morty's legs?
I know,
Don't
right?
know.
I've
It
been
looks-
staring at them, and I didn't like them when I was making the slides, and I don't like them now.
It's weird.
it looks like there's different pieces of like
Ugh.
something put together.
Oh gosh, that's gross.
He looks very effeminate.
That he does.
It's weird.
But if I ever get this skinny, yeah, I give Hiro permission to use his guns on me.
Oh my God.
He probably only take like 122, but I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, any hole that doesn't belong in your body is a hole that doesn't belong in your body.
Facts.
But of course, I was watching a guy last night. He said we can make it 5 more years, and we'll all live to be 500. So, it's possible. It could look like that when I'm like 492.
Mm.
Yes, they'll still change your diapers.
I don't
At
think
that
we'll
point,
have
you'll
to.
probably be wearing them yourself.
Right? Yeah, because
I'm
when
Asian,
I'm
we live
490,
forever.
right?
Yeah, but you also know there's that
Agent
stone wall
Tiny
that once you
Secret.
get past that certain point, you just fall off a fucking cliff.
Yeah, you just hit a fucking wall.
But I'm half
and-
white.
She's about to hit it.
No, she's not quite 60 yet.
Oh, I was thinking more 30.
On
but-
the 11th, which is the twins' birthday.
Yeep.
Make sure you send them lots of money.
Money.
Don't do that.
Buy Badger a new car so that
No,
way
don't
she
do
has
that.
so she has to get a warranty on it, like a
No,
normal person.
I will give it to my mom.
Give
That's
her a
horrible.
hybrid plug-in Rubicon.
Ugh.
Yeah, make her fucking cringe.
That would probably.
Speaking of making people cringe, guess who's up on the AI block?
Ooh.
It's Hiro.
Yeah. Of course he's gonna say something.
So here we go. I like this one actually. This is pretty. It's pretty cute.
No.
Cute. Sweet.
Freedom.
Looks just
Lots
like
of
him.
American flags.
I only hate
The space
this
bar.
one because it looks like the guy, the completionist, and I'm absolutely revolted by the completionist right now. He fucking is running a goddamn charity that doesn't give money to where it says it's gonna go for
Oh, that's that dude.
10
Okay.
years.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that's the number one reason why I actually didn't like this one.
Plus, in this one, you're a lot chunkier than your original like self. Like you're not that big.
Yeah, I'm not.
But the face is pretty close though. I
Yeah.
must say, like the beard lining looks really close.
I'll accept the beard lining.
The beard and like the hair is a little short, but like the headset's
A little
fine and
short.
everything else.
Hold on, let me demonstrate for you here.
No, I believe you.
He
You
whips
don't
his
have-
hair
you
back
don't
and
have
forth. He
to.
whips his hair back and forth.
Oh God.
Just to demonstrate.
When you cutting your hair?
Never.
When you getting the crew cut again?
When we getting that $500 donation?
Oh, that's right. Get the $500 donation. We'll get the.
All right, let me just write you a check. Don't do it.
Oh no, Kilo's doing one now. I don't think she knows what I look. Gazoo knows what I look like. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
Kilo actually knows what I look like, so this should be interesting.
Oh, I'm next. Oh shit. I don't know if this is accurate or not. This is gonna be hard. All right, here's me.
Dun, dun, dun.
Duck Dynasty.
It kind of does look a little Duck Dynasty-ish. He's got the Patron though.
Garbage human. Sweet.
Oddly enough, he actually looks like an actual YouTuber. I think he's one of those historians, actually.
I like the mixer in the back and everything. All the shit that's.
Oh yeah, I didn't even know. Like,
Yeah.
I like the brickwork in the back. That actually makes me happy because I like bricks.
Yeah. And the very colorful background that I always have anyway.
It's
And-
fitting.
Yeah.
The
cowboy
gaming
hat
chair.
that I wear. But look at the cowboy hat and the headset. Like it goes right into the headset.
I mean, if we put a beard on, if he could never grow one like that.
I can never grow a beard like that. No.
Probably.
But
It would take
I
him
like
90
this
years.
Logo. I like this better. Like this garbage human font. That looks like really good.
Yeah.
But it has
Oh,
tattoos.
Kilo, that's actually pretty awesome.
You put it. I want to see this.
What? What happened?
Hold on.
That was the first attempt. Not a bad for a first attempt. The cowboy hat is accurate, I would say. Like that cowboy hat that I usually use. It's on the Ant-Man
Pee-pee?
right there. That's
Oh, you're gonna
fine.
send it to Hero. Okay, maybe he'll
Yeah,
put it
she
there.
Oh,
sent
he's
it to
sending
me. I
another
got
one?
it. I'll drop it in the chat here. I don't know if it'll work. It did work. Awesome.
I like that. I like that. Could you imagine me drinking Patron like that? That's hardcore.
That is a horrendous thought.
Oh,
That's
that's
a-
really good.
I think that looks pretty badass.
That's a new one.
That's what Kilo just did.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah, that
an
is.
anime boy.
Yeah, that's
Oh wait.
Anime
that's
vaporwave.
close. Yeah, that's not too bad.
Yeah, hold
actually.
on. I'm gonna show the crowd here. Hold on.
I like the blondish gray.
It does look good.
That's
I
what my
present to you
hair used to
Kilo's
look
AI work.
like.
Yeah, Soto looked really nice with really long hair. Long, luscious locks.
I still
Yeah.
have my hair's about that long. What's wrong with you?
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
She's mad
It is that
you
long. He's
cut
got it in a ponytail.
He's mad
That's
because
not
I
too bad.
cut off like 6 inches.
Uh,
Sailor soda.
I like that. That's
That's pretty cool.
Maya
That should go on a
con
t-shirt.
Dios.
I like
Maya
the
likes
purple.
it too.
Yeah,
Maya, I like that one a lot.
that's cool.
It's cool,
Glasses are good too. That's almost like my new
Glasses are-
glasses.
right? They're almost like your the glasses that you
Because
have.
my new ones are like blue, but they change, when they hit light. So that's like perfect. That's funny. Not the ones I have on here, but If you could see my rear glasses, that's exactly what's scary.
That's the golf, right? That's the golf, like Minute Maid Park.
So that looks like part of Freeport, yeah.
I'm gonna do Chieftain next. I wish. I mean, yeah. Go ahead.
Whoa,
go ahead and do
dude.
the AI version. Yeah. I like them Polish ladies.
Yeah.
Like them Poles.
You like how they talk too dirty, huh?
Talk
But
dirty
I
to me.
mean-
No.
Actually, my avatar's not too far off. I don't have a gray beard. I have gray splotches of my beard, but
Yeah.
Like that.
I just dye mine, and I hide them in my double chin.
I like my gray. So
See?
They look very distinguished.
it shows what women do to you.
Yeah, so it's really interesting. My beard is only turning gray right here.
That's
That's
where
what
mine
happens.
is.
That's what happens. You get it here, then it goes up, and then into your chest hair. It's horrible.
It's already in my chest hair, but we're not gonna demonstrate that for you, sir.
I don't have a lot.
No. Here.
No, we're-
And, she's panicking.
Oh Lord.
You're fine.
So I saw a titty. Oh, we're getting banned.
You're gonna get banned now.
That'll be $5 from everybody.
Holy
Mhm.
shit, a nipple, as if no human has one of those. Or two of them even. Holy shit.
What?
Yeah.
People
You gotta
have
be
two?
careful.
Why the
Bitch
hell
might come
are you
after us
showing
for-
your fucking titty?
What?
That's what I'd get any other week.
Oh.
Anyways.
Oh,
Next
yeah.
segment is
I
everyone's
forgot that
favorite
clip.
segment.
Why are you showing your body parts? I forgot.
Why aren't you? Come on.
Oh, I would. No problem.
Chieftain is coming out too good. That's disturbing, Kilo.
Oh my god. That then you know it's fiction.
Mm.
All right, while you're doing that, let's
What I look
go
like an AI.
to Hiro's hard drive.
I've got a bunch of Badger, actually.
Hiro's hard drive. Yeah, first one of the year.
Ah,
Fancy
Wow.
animation stuff.
don't know. Yes, I did in fact watch this movie, Ghostbusters.
Oh,
And he
yeah.
hated it.
Oh, you didn't like it?
No, I said, and he hated it. My
Yeah,
mom
I-
wants to go see it, so I might take her to it.
I hated it so much that I got the popcorn bucket.
Oh,
Wow.
Lord. Oh, that's cool as shit.
Let's see if I can get it in the shot better. There you go.
Hey, it's like a giant
Hostbusters.
shot glass.
That-
What are you
Wow.
gonna
that's
put in
my-
it?
That's what
That's
this
my
is for, though.
Patron shot glass.
Lord, you'd be dead.
Oh
What?
wow.
Yeah, so these were
Adult
collectibles
children.
that they were selling at the actual theater.
Actually, that Ant-Man, that Ant-Man mask is actually a popcorn holder.
That's
Oh.
awesome.
Yeah.
That's cool.
That's actually awesome.
Hello, Grenner.
What's up?
How you doing,
Yo,
Bradley?
bro.
So, spoiler free. I love this
Chieftain's in the chat.
AI chieftains and E for everyone in
Yeah.
the Discord.
I love this
Oh my
movie.
gosh. Oh, that is funny.
This movie.
Oh, that is awesome.
Yes,
Yes, I
go
can't
ahead,
do
Hero.
my
Go
review.
ahead. Go ahead, Hero. We'll do it after it.
Wow, that is
Fine.
too. Kilo, what the hell were you doing? Did you put in some sexy prompts or something in that thing? Shit.
Where is it? Under meme section?
No,
E
it's
for
in E
everyone.
for everyone. It doesn't.
That's me?
Apparently, when she was doing a bunch of text prompts, she said, "No, that's why I said it was coming out too good."
You had to put middle-aged 40 man, and that would have changed
Shut
it
the
totally.
Anyways, okay, so back to my review. I loved this movie. It felt a lot of people actually coming out of this movie, they said they didn't like it. They also said that they fit wow. They also
so
said
fucking sexy.
that they felt like they were trying to bait some queer moments in there, which I'll be honest, I didn't see it. After the fact, I was talking to the wife and I was like, yeah, you know what?
I love the quiz.
I could see how they were how somebody would come off as thinking it was queer baiting, but I didn't take it that way, and neither did she. it came off as early teenage angst, honestly.
Oh,
Angst.
I could see them doing that. Yeah.
But it really felt like it called back to the original Ghostbusters very well. You have the kind of traditional plot line where you have a build up to a big bad and then moments of how the big bad comes around and all that stuff. And they even I felt like they had a kind of Rick Moranis-y moment in this one as well, where you have some sort of ancient prophecy fulfillment with a certain character that has really nothing to do with Rick Moranis, but it felt like he was that type of a character.
There is no Dana, only Zool.
Hey, he caught on. Dude, 2016 Ghostbusters died in 2016.
It never existed.
Afterlife had nothing to do with 2016, and
Oh,
this one
God.
has nothing to do with 2016.
Nothing wrong with that movie.
Plenty wrong with that movie.
One of which you liking it should have been a red flag.
Yeah, that seems to happen.
Soda's got good taste in movies.
You know what?
I've never heard of.
I'm gonna be honest. I think Soda does have good taste in movies.
He
He also
I'm
likes.
kidding.
He also likes some movies that are absolute dog shit. But
I
that's
like a lot of the games that people say suck too. So
Yeah,
I mean,
that's what Hitler.
Got great taste.
That's a
Most
great
of
game.
Everything he watches or plays, I've never heard of in my life.
You got me stuck on One Piece. Yeah.
Hey.
anyways, I apologize. I got sidetracked a lot. There was a moment in there that I really thought that they were going to do another Harold Ramis callback, but they did
Make him
not.
black, make him gay.
They did not go to the Harold Ramis moment that I half expected.
Okay.
It was a real teaser on that. What I really liked was there was a lot of the original Ghostbusters cast featured in this movie. They actually are like a major part of the movie. And
Janice is in there, it looks like in the poster.
Yeah,
and I
Janine-
saw her in a teaser too.
Janine is in
Annie
there.
Potts, they pulled out on fucking mothballs, bro.
Yeah,
She
they
was fucking hot back in the day.
don't look bad for her age now. Just saying. But
if anyone's curious who Annie Potts is, it's the woman right here. She actually did shows like Designing Women, had a pretty small screen career as well. But go ahead, Hiro.
yeah,
Sorry.
they had her actually put on the Ghostbusters suit, which was really awesome. They again, the original Ghostbusters are in it a lot. The cast from Afterlife are also majorly featured in it. I kind of feel like I don't know. There was a lot of stuff in there that they were like, oh, child labor, blah blah blah. The mayor of New York was going on about child labor and stuff like that. But that's actually part of the storyline. I feel like they did. They were leaning really heavily on the kids, the aspect of the kids helping the Ghostbusters, and it kind of in the beginning kind of put me off a bit, but honestly, overall, it's really, really, in my opinion, good.
Wholesome good?
I'd say
like
a wholesome
family
good.
Take a family to type of thing?
It's a family movie. It's not fantastic, amazing,
But did they bring Slimer back?
Yeah, they did.
Not going to answer that.
I can because they were actually, I seen designs for the character, so like he's probably in there because I seen them doing revamping the Slimer character on TV, so it's not really a spoiler. On how they use it is probably a spoiler, Hiro, but
I'm not gonna answer.
He's not going to answer the question because he's learned in the 3 years of doing this live not to do spoilers.
Wow,
Great job,
I'm
Hiro.
so proud of you,
But
bro.
what I can tell you is I've seen stuff online that from the movie that they've actually they were creating different Slimers, all the optical effects.
They got all the hot dogs in his mouth.
From what it looks like, but that's all I'm gonna say because it's all already out there. But the context of the movie, no one knows.
To kind of round this up and pass it around the table, I'd say I would give it a good. It's not as good as the originals. The originals are cult classic. You can't beat the originals, in my opinion.
No.
I really did enjoy Afterlife, and I feel like if you liked Afterlife, you're going to be in love with this one because I think they go together very well. I think they are on the same par. If I were to be honest, though, I'm
In the
very
same vein, would you say?
yes, totally in the same vein. I'm gonna be honest with you. I've seen box office numbers from opening weekend, and they are not good. I think that it is not doing very well in the theaters.
What?
You can't win them all. I liked it. So to pass it off, Badger, what do you think of Ghostbusters Frozen Empire? Or do
Never
you
saw
have
it.
it?
I don't go to theaters. I don't go to
Wow.
theaters. I know
You've
I'm
never
gonna
seen
see a movie.
Ghostbusters.
I have seen Ghostbusters, the very first one.
Have you seen the second one?
Or the third one?
There
Or the
was a
fourth
second
one?
one?
Or the
Bustin'
fifth
make you
one?
feel
Or the
good?
sixth
Because
one?
busting makes me feel good.
Bustin' makes me
There
feel
was another one?
good.
I thought you only did one.
They actually did the fucking song in the movie. It was great.
Sweet.
Oh, that is. Oh.
They
I
did
have
the
more of a-
song.
Hero, where can I find Ghostbusters Afterlife? Because I want to watch that first. Where can I find that?
Disney, I think. Or
No, it is Sony. It is
Oh,
It's Sony, yeah.
Let me
Columbia Pictures.
I might have watched it on Amazon, but I know I watched it. So
If someone in the chat can message me in Discord or in the chat later, it'd be greatly appreciated because I want to watch this.
it's probably on one of
Hero
them.
actually liked the movie the first time in 3 years, so I need to go watch it. That and Super Mario Brothers.
You could possibly rent it on directly on YouTube if you wanted to. You could rent it in good
Okay.
music.
I don't want to rent it. I want to see it for free.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, I cannot disclose my methods to you publicly.
Okay. Talk to me later. We'll talk later.
I know I watched. I don't like I said. I know I watched the first one, but it might have rented it on Amazon for whatever $5. Because I really actually wanted to watch Ghostbusters because grew up Ghostbusters, so
Yeah.
I love it was a good movie, so I assume this one will be a good movie. I can't wait to see it. I'll definitely watch it.
Does busting make you feel good?
Busting makes me feel good, even though I don't get to a lot.
You know, we should do that for Halloween. We should get all jumpsuits for the
Lol.
live.
Hydrate out of stock or something? What are you talking about?
Yeah. Hydrate's not out of stock. No, you can't run those out.
What does he mean? Like the drink stuff?
I assume he was talking about the lag coins, but I'm confused. Anyway, so
I don't know.
Badger said that she doesn't go to the theaters.
Something is
Said he
wrong.
wants to see it. What about you, Chieftain? You've done a little bit of watching behind the scenes stuff, so what do you think?
Yeah, I am pretty excited because they were doing a lot of callbacks from what I
Hey.
saw on the pre-pro. So that I think is going to be good. And from what you said, the story was good.
Mhm.
And probably going to hit you in the nostalgic feels here, but not going to be as good as the originals, of course. But I didn't see Afterlife. I want to see them back to back. But I've already know the spoilers from from Afterlife now, so I don't think it's going to ruin anything. But
They all
this is
die.
No, it's
gonna be a lot of Ghostbusters. It's like just in here, it's like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of them.
Yeah, every one of them.
And every time you see Paul Rudd, you know it's gonna be a good movie. So
it says it's on Netflix right now.
Oh, is it? Okay, I'll check.
Oh
it
wait,
out
no,
on
that's
Netflix.
the wrong Afterlife. That's the one with Ricky Gervais. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Let me put Ghostbusters
I gotta find it. Excuse me. It's been a long day. Sorry.
in. Been a long day.
It's been a
all the
while
way.
since I saw the Ghostbusters
Ah.
movies. It's been a while
Says it's on Hulu.
since I slimed a girlfriend.
Yeah, it's on Hulu apparently.
That's on Hulu. Okay.
Let me log in
Oh.
my Hulu account.
I love it.
What happened?
I'm looking at the AI generation of the cast that Kilo did in E for Everyone.
Oh, okay.
The twins, they look adorable, honestly.
Oh no! Don't say that out loud. Someone will kick your ass.
They do
Let
actually.
her try. I'll just put my hand out and put my finger on her forehead to hold her back.
So bite your finger off.
Oh yeah, the twins are crazy looking. Yeah.
I
Who's
mean,
the
it kind
one
of.
on the top. That's the superhero. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it is on.
Wait. Oh, okay. There's a bunch. Okay, there's the one on top with the twins. I see it.
Ghostbusters.
What's the one with the military one? Who's that? Is that Hiro?
That's apparently me.
Who do you think?
Okay.
That's us as anime characters. Kilo said I came out looking like a JoJo villain.
Oh my god.
That's why I put Dio in there. I mean,
I know.
what else do you do?
Yeah, I kind of probably fit in my uniform like that now.
This is fiction because both are smiling.
Right. That is true. And they both have really long hair.
I wish my hair would stay like that. My hair's too thick.
You just use there's a special hairspray I use. It works really well.
I have pomade.
Journey to
Okay.
Siberia.
Siberia.
Yeah, it looks like the guys on what do you call it when they come back every season?
Oh, the freaking Deadliest Catch.
Well, that too. Yeah. But
Or an accurate fixed smile. They're just
Big
smiling.
Bang Theory, when they go out to sea and come back, that's what they all look
Oh,
like.
Jesus. So before we get too caught up in the AI stuff, Chieftain, go ahead and finish.
I did.
Giggity.
I think this looks like a fun movie to watch and take like the nephews to if
I
they
will
would shut up for
say-
5 minutes. But
I will say they didn't lean into too much of the comedy. Their comedy, because you got to understand the original Ghostbusters like had a bit of comedy to it, and it was a very
dark comedy.
It was a very
Comedy.
it was a very dark comedy. These guys come out with some slapstick lines like crazy, but it's more of a serious feel than a comedy.
Well, the body language, the poses in this makes it look like it's kind of funny. The poses with Aykroyd, his eyes look like a little cross there, and the girl on the left hand side, she's got that cynical look on her face. But there's also like even Paul Rudd, he's trying to be serious, but it looks like he's joking. But the guy behind him looks very serious and into it. So you just read on the body. You see, like the older characters a little bit more relaxed. The younger characters look a little more tight, and that's done for intentional purposes. That's not what I mean. Fuck you, Soda. But they look, their reactions look looser from their body language. They look like they're a little bit more relaxed, and it looks like the younger guys have sticks up their asses. They're like, oh fuck, this shit's going, and like, we've been through this shit before. We killed Zoger, and we killed the gatekeeper and the keymaster and all that fucking shit. We did all. We already saved the city 3 fucking times. We're good, you know.
Leave the city. It's fine. It's just fine without us.
Yeah, it's like it seems like everyone wants to attack New York City. No one's going, let's say, to Houston.
Oh yeah.
Except the Yankees.
Yeah.
Apparently.
We burned that place. We burned that place twice. But
just had to say.
Still 1-0 in the 6th inning.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
With those two lineups?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
You know, the beginning of the season's all fucking crazy anyway. It's like pitching gets good and like no one hits, or is all hitting, no pitching.
Yeah. Who's pitching for this?
No pitching, no bitching.
Right.
Damn. Anyways,
are we ready? Up 1 run, we should win. But yeah, I would give. I don't know. I think this will be a fun thing to watch. Soda, Badger.
Oh, I already said I love
Ghostbusters.
Right. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna watch this.
So we're getting jumpsuits for Halloween.
And I'll make.
Let me just read the plot on Wikipedia real quick.
Yeah, because Wikipedia is so accurate. I'm just kidding. Go ahead, Badger.
So their generation, it is.
No. I'll do it for a very specific reason.
No, you're fine.
Spoil it.
Who is?
Oh, please don't.
No, I wouldn't. Well, I would, but I won't.
Christian
But Buster makes me
Javier
feel
is pitching.
good.
Wow, he's got 6 strikeouts too.
I don't know who's pitching for us.
Next.
Rodon was
Frisky
pitching.
Dingo, welcome back. Ancient
Frisky
history
Dingo's
right
back.
there.
Wow. You'd watch it, he says.
It's good. I like it.
How many games are in how many gamers are in the US? 250 mil, 100 mil, or 185 mil?
All of them.
Tell you at the end. The answer is yes.
It's off by about 30 million, but still. This is 2021, so we'll change. How many gamers were there in 2021? There you go.
Right. How many gamers were calling in? So this is the segment that you guys call in and not call in, but ask questions in the chat about what you want us to talk about. Anything which in the context of we can do on Twitch or YouTube.
I'll do it anyway. You can ask me.
We can say whatever the fuck we want on Rumble. If you're on there, you can just watch it there and you can run around topless. Woo! Naked.
Sweet.
I'm a giraffe.
I'm a giraffe.
What the fuck?
That's a meme.
Of course it is.
Or it was a vine, really. But then it became a meme.
The memes.
The
You're
memes.
unbelievable. So go ahead. I don't know if we want to do this in the Discord chat, Hiro, or we want to do it in the chat as well.
I mean, kind of set it up that way. We kind of sort of planned it that way, but I can also jump on in.
All right, let's do it in the chat then. If I don't want to do so. Frisky Disney has a question for you. He says, "Where is your Magnum PI T-shirt, Hiro?"
Oh, jeez. I never thought of that.
I thought it was the Quagmire T-shirt, but yeah. He's in the dark. That's his masturbation lighting. So.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Sweet.
Giggity, giggity, giggity.
I had sex with your dad.
I like where this is going.
What?
Masturbating, yes.
Quagmire's dad is a tranny. So.
Yeah.
Agnes Quagmire.
And who was it that said I had sex with your dad? He beat the shit out of him, but it was funny.
Yeah. Oh, Quagmire.
Oh, it was the
I
dog.
just fucked your dad.
Oh yeah, it was
the door.
freaking Brian.
That was the funniest shit ever. Oh yeah, well I fucked your dad.
I love the fact that like him and Stewie became blood brothers, and then Stewie got herpes.
That's
because,
disturbing.
Because Brian showed like his hair, like he separated his his fur, and you saw like all herpes sores all over his body and shit.
Ugh.
It's fucking funny.
Oh, that's disturbing.
It's like, you gave me herpes, you son of a bitch.
I'm just a baby.
I'm just a baby. You
I've
ruined
never aged in 20 years.
Yeah, I know, right? Like Ash Ketchum.
And then they still won't come out and say if people can actually understand him or not either. That's the funny part.
It was Blacklight Hero would be glowing.
Whoa.
His new name is Blacklight Hero.
Uh-oh.
No.
New.
Yes.
No.
Blacklight IT Hero.
Nah.
No.
Coney would kill us.
Chewbacca.
Yeah.
That was one of my nicknames in the military, yes.
It's Julie. Julie, come here, Julie. I got to ask you a question. Who's your daddy? And what does he do? You ever notice that Chewbacca would run around naked, but you see his family in their clothes? What the fuck is up with that? Is he a fucking
He's a nudist.
or
Leave him alone.
Yes.
Separate universe. He can do what he wants.
Yeah, like they had clothing and he was just like all fur-burgered out. I'm like, what the fuck was up with that shit?
He likes to
Weird.
let the balls
Likes to
hang.
feel the air everywhere.
I mean,
And
that's what I
doesn't
do.
Didn't we have a poll whether if he had a red rocket or a human-like wiener?
We have not, but we talked about it.
Yeah. What was the theory behind that?
That's
Look at you.
disturbing too.
I
That's
think we
complicated.
assumed he did, yes. But no proof. Unless
Yeah,
it's
he's
in
like 8
some
foot
fan
tall, so he'd
fiction
be hung
somewhere.
like the Kembe Mutombo or something.
Oh, yeah, for sure. He's got
Yeah.
like a 12-inch cock.
Yeah, definitely. He could beat
The
somebody over the
things
head
y'all
with
think
it.
about.
You just smack somebody with it, knock him out. Yeah.
That's why he never needed a lightsaber.
That's exactly right. You just put a condom on it, whatever color he wants that to. I want purple.
So if he killed somebody, would that be an SA? Or would it be like a hate crime because he's a different race? Like we had
Why
this
can't it be both?
conversation last night. Like, would it be a hate crime? or would it be something else?
You
Like,
racist.
we actually had that. I think Brad and Sasha were in the chat. They're like, I see both your points. They're both not wrong.
Pretty
But
sure
yes,
they were ignoring
as
us.
you,
Our Discord gets kind of crazy sometimes.
yeah,
Yes.
it does.
Sometimes
It does.
that place is padded walls.
Every night.
After you
Yeah.
go to
Especially when
bed,
Badger's
yeah.
present.
She's never
When
there.
Badger's present, like in 15 minutes, it's like this.
Funny enough,
For
Soda
that,
called it
it's
the other
easy.
night. Soda called it the other night. He said, "You're gonna be asleep in 5 minutes," and I was like, "I know."
We were taking bets. And then out. I have a question for you, Badger. When you do fall asleep, do you fall asleep at your desk? Or are you in
Sometimes.
bed when you like fall asleep?
Well, that was a couple days ago. That was when I was at the hotel, so I was in a bed. I have fallen
Oh,
asleep at my
picker.
desk at the office. I have also fallen asleep in my desk at my desk here in my room, and then sometimes I actually do go to sleep in my bed.
Yeah, in Discord, it used to be called Badger's Nursery. Now it's called Soda's Nursery. I don't know
Yeah.
why. It's like, I don't have a sleeping... Badger. The house is on
Badger, you're
fire.
snoring.
Badger.
Yeah, that
That
And
would
then
be
you have to
it.
manually move me down to the nursery.
You can't. She's like a sack of potatoes.
Yeah, you said like when she falls asleep, she's like
I'm like literal dead weight.
a dinosaur.
Yeah,
Like a
like
horse.
Goes from like 100 pounds to like 600 pounds for some reason.
It's like she got that dead weight going on. She's like,
have to,
Also,
like-
my body gets cold, like physically cold.
because she's having an outer body experience.
No, I've been told that I am like touching a dead body.
Wow, that's
Oh.
I
all
was like,
women know.
thanks.
You're all cold.
Mm-mm-mm.
It's true.
Shut up,
Like,
Soda.
oh, I'm cold. I need to snuggle. Don't fucking touch me.
No, actually, when I get cold, I get
I'm
really.
weird,
I
though.
need, like, okay. So oddly enough, I run at a lower temperature than normal people, so I'm always warm. So it's
Oh.
really weird. But then when I get tired, it's all of a sudden I get freezing cold, and I gotta like
Good
bundle
evening,
up.
Picker.
And then by the time I wake up, I'm sweating, and I'm like, ew, too many layers. Meh.
No
But
comment.
it's okay because I have my Animal Crossing comforter. Yay! And look, Grogu in the background, right over there.
Grogu.
Yep.
It's a giant Grogu. Does anyone want to see how big that Grogu is?
Grogu, I have been chosen.
I know, right?
Okay, you're gonna see the Grogu.
Next.
Do we have any questions?
No.
Somebody has to have a question.
No one has questions.
Oh, it's bigger in head size. I think it's fucking
Almost as big as she is.
Giant testicle.
Look at the little feet.
It looks like my balls all
What?
deflated because I'm old.
Okay, now I'm. He's a squishmallow, so he is legit super smushy.
Welcome to
With a
Fleshy
dino
Talk.
nugget on top. Awesome.
The dino nugget.
No ketchup.
Ketchup.
No ketchup.
The ketchup.
Because I got a mustache, but it's on her chin.
I believe that's called a beard.
Yeah, no, it looks like shaped like a mustache though.
See, that's the fucked up thing. Out of all the stuff I bought her, that's the cheapest thing and the most exciting thing.
See,
Makes
if
no
you just
sense.
got her a cardboard box, you probably would have been happy with that.
I mean, it's
I'm like a cat.
kids.
Like a
It's-
cat.
It's like kids. You get them all these expensive toys, and they're like, play with them
Play
for
with the
5
box.
minutes, but the box is the best thing. They play with it the most.
Right.
You have no
It's like,
idea
"Oh, I
how
can
many
use this for
decorated
target practice,
boxes have
Daddy."
ended up in this household.
You could put an extension on the house.
Pace.
The cardboard.
So, next topic, guys.
Okay, I guess he wants to
Yeah.
go to the next topic.
We have one, or we?
Passive aggressive hero.
No, if I wanted to be passive aggressive, you'd know.
Oh, oh, this thing again.
Well, not in the way
Oh,
you
dude.
think. That's the thing.
So, the news story kind of late since it came out like after the show last week, but we didn't get around to talking about this. But what's going on now is that apparently it's official. Mario Maker and all of its legitimate levels that have been uploaded are officially beaten. And by legitimate levels, I mean levels that could be beaten by humans, not assisted by computer only. That this might actually technically interest Kilo, but I don't know. She never talked about Mario Maker, but this seems like a topic she would be interested in. But apparently the final level that they were working on trying to beat officially, they being this just organization / guild of people that were making an effort to beat Mario Maker before its servers were shut down. They were working on this particular level. I don't remember what it was called, but this particular level behind the cake logo thing.
That was the one we were watching last week, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was made by and for a computer player and could not possibly have been beaten by an actual human player. And the people that made the level actually announced that it was not a legitimate level, which means that several months ago, this guild had actually beaten the game officially. Which
Okay.
celebration, yay!
Yay.
But apparently there's actually a team of people still working to try and beat this as humans.
Are they crazy?
Yep.
You got to understand that there are people out there that take challenges like this seriously.
Humans be whack.
You don't say.
They need to make sex.
Again, you don't say.
That's the real challenge. The fairer sex.
And a nerd laid.
But any takers on this one?
Congratulations on the
Yeah.
people that beat all the available levels. You're still a virgin. I don't know. I don't know what you want me to say here.
Well, that's not technical.
You're probably close to right on that.
No, but that's fucking hard. I would never play a Mario Maker level. It would just...
Some of them, I've seen some of these levels played, and like rage bait would be understated.
Is that a thing?
Rage bait?
Oh yeah.
Seeing people computer like rage at their games that they're playing, it's a thing. But the levels are legitimately rage inducing at times, and I'm just like, I don't think, no, I don't want to. Anyways, Kilo says to you, Badger, you got to understand, it's Nintendo fans that engineered ways of making music and pain.
Existence is pain.
Existence is pain.
What?
Existence is pain.
So they used Mario Maker to make music, and it's kind of funny because
they did.
Yeah,
because I know there was Mario Paint.
I think that's what inspired it. In fact, I'm 99% sure that's what inspired it, because it literally looks like a Mario Paint music level.
I found out there was a Mario Paint mouse too.
You didn't know that?
No.
I had it when I was a kid.
Seen something.
Mouse and key.
5 years ago?
More like 35 years ago.
Oh my god, you're so old.
You're old.
Wow, you're older than me. Let's ask the chat who looks older.
Me.
Who looks older?
Me.
That's a good question. Hey, chat, who do you think looks older, me or Chieftain?
Me.
Nobody wants to answer that question.
That's a dumb question. They're doing the beard.
Emma just says me.
Everybody cast your votes.
I see Hiro looks older because Chieftain's skin is unnaturally smooth.
Wow, that's because his wife. Chief doesn't have one of those. So.
It's because I use that hyaluronic acid around the eyes and the dark,
let's...
you know. I also have these.
So let's try that again. There you go, Kilo.
Whoa, look at that lighting. You look yellow, almost like me.
That is kind of... Yeah. Oh, that doesn't help. Eh. I think you look like a Victorian vampire.
Who, me? Oh, you do. Yeah. Oh, you look pale as fuck, dude.
It's a white light. I'm messing around with the ring light.
Yeah.
See if I can dim that a bit.
There you go. You got some color now.
There we go.
Wow, it's racist. Honey Badger and Blacklight Oni. Wow. Which one's which? I can't tell.
How you doing?
One looks like a devil and one looks like an angel. I'm scared to ask which is which.
Hey, what? Talking about?
Hiro looks older.
The new AI of you and Oni.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's an E for everyone.
But
Yeah,
I know
no,
how
that's
I could say with all honesty, I still got you beat, Chieftain, because if I shave, I lose about 20 years.
That is true. You do.
The face of babies.
And if I shave my head, I look like I have leukemia. So, I mean.
Well, there is.
Oh my gosh.
They used to call me leukemia kid when I was little when I used to have crew cuts. It was fucking mean.
That is mean.
They're like, oh, here comes a leukemia kid. I'm like, fuck you. What'd you say? Nothing.
That's what I thought.
Glasses at 20 years, removing beards removes 20 years. Yeah.
Accurate.
I agree.
Accurate.
But actually, when I take my glasses off, I look older.
Yeah, fair enough.
Whoa,
Did
dude.
you hear that, Soda?
That's why I wear the glasses on the live, because I look like a murder victim.
Oh my gosh, no.
But yeah, I think we killed this level. What's the next one? Next level, like killed this level.
Yeah, there you go.
Hey, look, it's Tails.
My favorite.
Hey.
What?
How the fuck did you end up looking like the King of Britain by removing glasses? Do I look like King Charles?
God damn.
That's rough.
I
That's
don't
rough,
know. I
fam.
look nothing like him, I don't think.
King, oh, he looks horrible.
He's got cancer. Thanks a lot, Kilo. So basically, you're saying I look like I have cancer.
That's funny.
It's fucked up, Kilo. I'm saying. Pretty fucked up.
Oh, hey, workers union.
Oh, hey, look, subject change. Okay. Yes. So I picked this story because I'm gonna prove Hiro wrong. So I picked this story on purpose. But the update: Sega employees ratify a first of its kind gaming union contract. It's the first of its kind in the gaming industry. And whoa,
dude!
Not what you were trying to do.
Glad that wasn't porn.
It went right into I should have went into another window, but it didn't.
Chatterbait.com.
No, not on my PC, bitch.
Mac only. He's smart.
Mac only. All right.
Kilo calling herself out.
So what Kilo's saying is that I got a face made for radio. Thanks, appreciate it.
Ouch.
I mean, you have said that.
I did.
But it's not so nice when other
hey,
people
workers
say it.
union, getting us back on track for once.
All right, this is according to MSN.com. Sega employees ratify first of its kind gaming union contract. The story is by Antonio Paquino, the fourth. He's on the Forbes staff.
Italian.
Or Spanish.
I guess.
Paquino.
Daniel.
Sega of America employees secured a union contract Tuesday that provides wage increases and established them as the first workers of major U.S. video game company to ratify a union contract. A milestone that comes a few months after a wave of layoffs impacted thousands of video game company employees. The contract covers over 150 workers at Sega America who are members of the Communication Workers of America and includes yearly raises according to the statement from the labor union. The minimum yearly pay bumps will be 4% in 24, 3% in 25, and 2.5% in 26, according to Bloomberg, which first reported the contract's ratification. The contract also includes layoff protections, including notifications ahead of job cuts and severance for permanent layoffs, which have enveloped the gaming industry in recent months. So, what's everyone's opinion on this story? Let's start with Soda, because we never started with Soda in the last two games. Last two games.
Sounds like a great plan. Go for it.
I'm still, I mean, when I think of 4.5% raise, because me and Chief just got a 4.5% raise. It's
we did, yeah.
Whoa, ho, it fucking doesn't even make a dent. Like, it's like, so I don't know if they like, oh, we won at 4.5%. I don't think you guys won, but I mean, I'm all for, I know a lot of people don't like unions. I wish we had an adjunct union for me and Joe. Maybe we'll have, Chief, we'll have to start one someday.
$10.
$10. Yeah. But that wasn't even what our raise was it? Just kidding.
No, but use my real name, so it's $10.
Oh, well, I just sent you $2,000, so you're good.
That's true. You did send me $2,000.
But yeah, I mean,
fentanyl this weekend. Just kidding. It wasn't for fentanyl. Don't fucking write a letter. It's a joke.
10% raise would be insane.
Well, you can, considering a 3% raise is a cost of living, 4.5% is above cost of living. So if you want to do the math like that,
I mean, that should be just normal. It should be on top of that. Like, we've never even got a cost of living. We've worked at the same place for
6 years.
Yeah, it's been a while. But yeah, I'm all for this kind of stuff. If it makes everybody happy, hey, I'm like I said, but it's just when you knock down to 3%, it's like that's not even paying your taxes still. So, but yeah, I mean, hey,
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you're right. I'm just rambling on. Lord, I was born rambling man. Oh.
I know that song.
So 4.5% isn't enough. What do you think, Badger?
Honestly, I don't really know, because the only time I really got raises was after performance reviews. So there's that. So I never checked on how much they would ever really be. So, but it's kind of interesting because I don't know too much about what this guild is going to entail. I mean, I would assume I could assume stuff. But the thing is like, it's time. Honestly, I was actually talking to my therapist about this today. I got distracted, obviously, but I ended up talking about how
you.
I know me, never.
Squirrel.
I think guilds should come back. Maybe I'm kind of iffy on unions. I see where they come from. I see why they exist, and for certain things like different types of major labor jobs like roofers or plumbers or electricians. Yeah, I totally get it. I totally get it. Where you could be abused and used and all that stuff. Yeah, no, I get it. But in certain other industries, more creative industries, I think a guild is more appropriate, where it shouldn't be one great big guild. It should be lots of little guilds regulating each other. That would make more sense to me. But
so like motorcycle gangs.
I mean,
just confuse the fuck out of her.
If you want to go around beating the snot out of other people, sure.
I mean, that's.
And there's a guy down the street who's literally selling a motorcycle. Oh, hello. Or hello.
Oh,
there's nobody there. It was just very spooky. I was like, oh, it's a blank screen, very scary.
No, that's the only Soda. I never used that shot. That's why it was never fixed.
That's funny.
Because they never talk to each other.
Soda's always afraid that Oni's gonna murder him.
Yeah, it's usually us three, and Soda's never in those scenarios for some reason. But yeah,
because I'm smart.
Yes. I'm talking to Oni. But yeah, I like the guild idea. I do. I really do. I think there should be more of them. But nowadays, with the advent of the internet, we've got, Facebook groups, Tumblr groups, DeviantArt groups, Gaia Online groups.
Some of those just don't seem like great ideas. Murder is nice.
Reddit makes people stupider, so yeah.
Hey now, Reddit's got some dank ass memes. Also cat videos.
They also Reddit in general is just dank, so.
And mechanics doing dumb shit.
Still here.
Or witnessing dumb shit.
You don't say.
You don't ugga-dugga an oil drain plug. You just don't.
Ugga-dugga?
Ugga your last dugga.
That's racist.
I think
anyways, so
a good start, but we'll see how it goes.
Okay.
I'm kind of curious to see how it's gonna pan out. That's kind of my main fear.
Oh jeez.
2 fingers?
Anyways, I'll yeah, there you go. There you go.
So it's not doing anything.
Fuck, you really
Soda gets it.
Yes, I know.
Whoa.
Gross.
Anyways, so since you wanted to challenge me, Chieftain, I don't think this is really going to be a challenge or a dispute.
No, it won't be.
In general, as a rule, I don't approve of unions. I believe that once upon a time they had a great purpose, a grand purpose, a very meaningful purpose. But I also believe that the road to hell is paved with the best of intentions.
Whoa. Magic tricks.
Only from you. But we just witnessed several major studios over the last year lay off record-breaking numbers of people. And now you have a small group of people that got together to ask Daddy for more money after he got fired from his job. I don't foresee this going well. I've heard stories of within the last 15 years, companies that instead of dealing with unions that decide to unionize, or however you want, people that decide to unionize, by selling off that branch of their company just because they didn't want to deal with it anymore.
What specific companies you're referring to?
This one in particular was a I think it was a newspaper company or a magazine company where they sold off the printing arm of the company. So rather than deal with the print themselves and the union coming from the print department after they just got the biggest raise and after they were the most highest paid group of people, he just said, no, fuck you guys, I'm selling you off. And the company that he sold them to had to deal with the union instead of him.
Well, yeah, go ahead.
I feel like this is potentially a bad move on their part because this is putting a target on their backs, and the union can't fight them if they just fire everybody and then hire a new group. There's ways around it, I know, and there's certain rules. I don't think it's a good idea to unionize in this case. I do see you've made points before about unions in your career space and how it would be a really good thing if you guys did. I've just never, in my lifetime, have never seen the good side of unions. My experience with unions has been very bad. They never backed me.
No.
You're thinking of big, huge Teamsters unions like the UAWs and AFSCME, like the big corporate areas like that. This is not that. From my understanding with this guild, union, whatever, it's the same difference. It's 150 people in a studio. In a pretty popular studio. Sega is not a slouch.
There you go.
when it comes to stuff like that. And what this does is when you're in the industry, you're a fucking grunt. You're a piece of shit to them. You work crunch, you work, and then all of a sudden your contract's done. We're not renewing it. You're out. That's it.
That's the way it is with a lot of studios, I've heard.
Yeah, it is. And you have the 1%ers that stay there that like kiss ass and they're able to stay on project after project, or they get a staff position. But this is for these people that are good like me, that are only in there for 6 months and they're out, or they're there and it's a probationary period and you're doing good work but they don't like you and they want to kick you out, or they don't want to give you any forewarning and just let you go, which is not fair. That person, you have a family, if you have kids, you're fucked.
Yeah.
This industry is very fickle. The entertainment industry is very fickle. It's very different from any other industry you've experienced in your entire life. I can tell you that right now. It's different than IT. It's different than it's different than teaching. It's different than putting parts together. It's completely different animal. So especially when you have the bean counters there and they're saying, no, you're getting this much. Like when I got offered a position at Disney, I cannot negotiate price. This is what you got. If you don't like it, too bad. We'll find someone else to get it. That's the way they were. So in this aspect, it's smaller, it's concentrated. What they're asking for is not to get laid off all of a sudden. I don't think that's a ridiculous request.
That's not a ridiculous request at all.
That is one of the things that they agreed upon. I think that's great. For this instance, you can't say all unions are bad. You have to see, okay, what this union does. Smaller unions, my father, registered Republican, vice president of his union in the local bus driver stuff. He fought for fair wages for his fellow bus drivers. They didn't ask for more or less. They asked for a fair wage, fair vacation times. If you got trips, it went by seniority. This is what this is. It's not corrupt like the Teamsters union. And that's why I feel it's different. That's it.
I mean, I definitely don't agree with the points that you talk about, or don't disagree with the points you're talking about.
Right.
And you did mention your dad, and I've met your dad. He's pretty cool dude. But he also comes from the generation, if I am correct, where unions actually did the good and were the good.
Yeah.
So don't know if that's fair in a fair statement in this day and age, but also you're talking about fighting for fair wages. You're talking about the smaller unions, which
this is what this is. It's
in
150
my
people, Hiro.
In my
That's not a large union.
Yeah, in my understanding of most things, the smaller organizations are the better ones in general. Smaller companies are always better. Smaller
penises.
Smaller companies are always better. I am not Hi.
Yee.
Awesome. You're about to clip this.
No, I'm not. I'm not clipping this. I'm not
put-
clipping anything. I don't have time to edit.
She put meat in my mouth.
Whoa.
That's what I'll clip.
Nice.
Meat in the mouth.
Anyways,
That
in
was
general,
delicious.
what I have found, it's pretty good. A little bit too salty, but it's pretty good.
Salty balls.
Also intentional. We were talking about you're talking about how smaller unions are often better ones, or always the better ones. Probably is more likely accurate.
I wouldn't say better. I think it's more personable.
I mean, there are
guess
bad, like, what was it? General Motors had that huge union a while back that literally killed everybody. I mean, killed all the money because they were charging like $45 to screw in a bolt or some shit.
Yeah. That's what gets me mad when
now
some
that
people that don't have skilled labor are getting paid more than me that have 2 degrees. I get really pissed about that. I've said that on a TikTok live to a UAW wife. I literally went there. I go, I'll be goddamned if your no skill having husband gets paid
What the
$40 an hour to put a screw in, where I had to spend hours and hours to learn my skill. I go, I'm more valuable to the workforce than your husband is. And it got her so fucking, I did it just to piss her off. And it was fucking great. She's like, how dare you? I'm like, how dare you?
How dare you?
How does he have better health care than I do? That's fucking stupid. Now, could I put it in a different way? Yeah, but that's not the chieftain way.
Yeah, I know. You like to you like to
Piss people. I like to ruffle feathers and yeah.
You like to do it the hard way.
Yes. Especially when this person was like saying like, when do we eat the rich? And it was like all like, it was like she was dropping these like lines like,
That is true, Ticker.
They were talking about, well, he should get a 50% raise. Like, this is the stuff that she was starting off with, and I'm like,
50%.
I'm gonna torch this bitch. I'm gonna torch this bitch.
I need a 50% raise.
Look,
yeah.
I guess ultimately my point is the bigger the organization tends to get, I've seen in general,
corruption
doesn't matter. Yeah, doesn't matter which organization or what kind of organization, be it a union, be it a corporation, be it government. The bigger they get, the more corrupt and the less about the people they were made to protect they are going to be about.
I paid $55,000 in cash for my fucking Jeep. Cash. You know why? Because I'm a fucking pimp. And I shouldn't be able to be paying $55,000 for a fucking Jeep. I should be paying $38,000 for a Jeep. But these motherfuckers that screw in screws are getting paid $45 an hour. And I got to pay it on my end. Fuck that shit. For a Wrangler? Really? 55? Sky roof? Sport S? Not even the fucking Rubicon? Eat a dick, UAW. Eat a fucking cock. That's all I have to say. Fucking bullshit.
How do you feel about
You're
that?
trying to buy a Jeep Gladiator for $31,000. Good luck with that shit. That's not even the starting price. I paid $55 for mine, and it was just like, I have a sky roof and like all this shit. Like, it does everything but S my D, this fucking truck.
It might if you look hard enough.
Right. It has a lot of outlets, so I mean,
Sure, one of them
figure it out.
sucks. Sure, one of them has a.
It's a Sport S. Yeah, I have a Sport S. Oh, you're trying to get the Sport S? Yeah. I'm $31,000. Yeah, not including let's see, travel fee, tax tag and title, bunch of hidden fees. You could be wind up paying like $45 for it.
Yeah. But ultimately,
but good luck, Ticker. I hope you get a good price. Let me know and send a picture. Put a picture in the Discord too.
And a rubber duck.
I got a rubber duck. Someone gave me a rubber duck.
I'm not surprised.
I got a red one.
I drove past a Jeep earlier today. Their entire dashboard, right under their windshield, was just lined with the rubber ducks.
I'm trying to lose it. But I actually named the Jeep. I had the decals right here. Once I put the decals and the lagging out stuff on there, I'll put the picture on Discord. But I did name the Jeep. I want to be as cool as Badger and Oni and name my car. So
nice. Good choice.
I'm a little bit less cooler than those two, but I'll try. But a lot of people, like Soda Pop, said it was a good name, and so did Sasha in the chat. So they liked the name.
I wanted white power. But...
Yeah, well, I was originally going to call it white privilege, but
I would only call it white power if it was the white electric Jeep.
That would have been funny.
Now that would have been funny.
Oh God, I would got pulled over and shot.
What if, I don't know if kill streak's gonna do you. But...
Well, that'll be fine if that was the one I chose.
Yeah. Oh
it
yeah.
could have been Warthog.
It could have been anal leakage.
Because it's Master Chief and riding the Warthog makes sense, right?
Nice.
You don't know. What color's the one I have? I have a white Jeep with a black grill. Yeah, and it has a black sky roof, electric sky roof, and black fenders.
What did
I don't like the Gladiators, but I'm not a fan of the Gladiators.
Ugly.
You're jealous? Don't be jealous, man. You're getting one. Well, I think I think most of the main crew has Jeeps now. Except for Hiro. Hiro's got to be the black sheep. He's got to be the cool dude with the Tesla.
Mine's gonna be a peep.
Oh, you're getting the Gladiator because the kayak. Well, you get a rack for a regular Jeep, but yeah, that would fit in the back of the truck. Yeah.
Yeah.
That it's functional. Mine, I'm just using it just in case I become homeless. I can sleep in the back.
Sweet. You can come live with me.
Thanks, man.
Aw, that's very sweet.
As long as I'm on the big spoon, I'm good.
Yeah,
You have your own bed.
Oh, nice.
I don't sleep in bed, remember?
That's right.
That's right. He's a weirdo.
He's not a weirdo. It's a very comfortable chair.
Did we kill this topic here? I think we did. We
Yeah, I think we
successfully
did.
made great points.
There's other points that we could have made.
We're so smart.
But I really just don't feel like we'd get out of anything.
Even Ticker. Ticker said you go live with him. See?
Oh, look at that. You don't have to sleep in your truck. You can stay at my house. Thanks, Ticker. You're a sweet guy.
He lives
I sometimes sleep in my
Fifth
chair.
Ward, but
sometimes on the floor,
Compton.
sometimes in bed. Well, I mean, when you're in post-Eastern Bloc Poland, I mean, any place like I think they had rocks for pillows back then, right?
What the fuck?
Gravel pits for beds.
Oh, God.
You could drive mine, Ticker.
She's like, you had a bed? It's like, I had a floor. I'm like, floor? I didn't have a floor. I had gravel.
Hey, good rock will get you far.
I slept in a dried riverbed. But yeah, dude, I'm gonna put like a bunch of lighting effects. I'm gonna be a what's it called? A pavement princess. I'm gonna do rock lights.
He's gonna Mexicanize it.
Boy.
What we call in Texas Mexicanizing it.
Well, not here.
Oh.
Like they have Jeep Week here, so.
Yeah.
Hey,
Jeep Week.
I'm actually doing some nice little visual effects on my car myself.
Cool.
Oh Lord.
Like I got decal.
So you're gonna Mexicanize a?
No, it's not gonna be Mexicanized.
Yeah, it's
Ghost will do it for you. They're bred learning how to do
Ghost.
that shit.
Yeah, Ghost will do it.
Yeah.
It burns
Just
me.
pay them in enchiladas.
There was 120 of us living in a shoebox in the middle of the road. Wow.
Talking
You
about
had a
Shoebox.
shoebox?
That's kind of
Lucky.
So what I've done to my Tesla is I actually got decal.
Got to another accident.
No, I've avoided that, thank God. I've done I've put decal covers on the decals, so the silver T is no longer silver, it actually is red. I put
Cool.
a red cover on the handles, all the door handles, and I put red valve stem caps on my tires, and I'm working on getting some other I need to replace one of the decal covers because when they replaced the hood after my accident, amongst many things that they replaced, which ended up being almost 15 grand in repairs.
Tearing Death is here.
Yeah.
wow.
But
Thought he was at a wedding.
and that was like
Are you streaming tonight, Tearing Death? Go ahead, Hiro.
but I've put decal covers, I've done I'm gonna do the camera covers as well. So I'm gonna have red accents on everything. I just think
Oh,
it's
that's nice.
aesthetically better. I'll send a picture when I'm done.
Yeah, do that. Yeah. If we can find like a CGI model of all our fucking cars and shit, we could do a really cool fucking animation. Hype train!
I'll get
What
it.
the
Hold on.
Whoa!
Hype train! At 10:30. Wow, that's a late hype train. We usually get those early. Oh yeah, Dr. Scully is a new subscriber. Who gave that gift sub out?
I don't know.
Don't
Oh,
know
you
who
did.
that is.
Who's Dr. Scully?
That's Scully from
Shadow Bell.
Oh.
You know when you do that, people actually come in and watch.
Mulder and Scully.
Marion Soul Aura and Frisky Dingo. Look at that. How generous is this guy? He's dropping money. He gave me $2 grand today. He's giving all these gift subs. Man, Ferguson Brothers cards and gifts, man, are really popular in the greater Houston area. Go check them out today.
We have a bunch of Mother's Day shit. That's
Got Mother's Day shit.
reason Derek got. We have unicorns and roses and foxes.
Hey, Chieftain, you got your shots tearing death. This is not the day for shots for me.
Been a rough day.
It's been a hard day. I tutor before class. I tutor before the live, so I got 2 hours working with somebody with special needs.
That
And it
can be
requires a
struggle.
lot of energy. So if I had shots, I'd probably fall asleep. Until I get used to it. Again, But yeah, wow.
That's awesome.
We're about
Why
to
is-
beat our last record.
Why is my beard blonde though?
They didn't mean to make it blonde.
It
Look
might
at
have just.
this.
I have limited markers, fam.
Okay.
Yeah,
Pay it
she's only got
forward, so it says.
9,000.
Dark brown.
Look at this. Look at all this money I'm using. I actually had to take
Partial
$200
gray.
out because I forgot to pay myself for the Google Drive for the last 3 years. I just paid for it for myself, and Laggin Out didn't pay for it.
Ouch.
And I was just like, maybe I should send an invoice to Lagging Out and actually pay myself back. So
You know
I
what's
paid
funny?
myself back for 2023.
You know what's
So-
funny? Once I'm done doing my taxes this year, I'm gonna go back and file a correction for the last several years.
Oh, yeah.
I know how to do taxes, and I knew
Yeah.
some stuff about, running rental properties involving taxes.
Yeah, that's right. You do that too. I forgot.
I had no idea how much
Depreciation.
more I could be claiming. I had no idea about it.
What a
And
dude.
now I'm gonna go and refile all
No,
of it, and I'm probably going to make a lot of money back from it.
What an idiot. What an idiot. What an idiot.
He's gonna make a lot of money. He's gonna be lighting his cigars with $100 bills, like Badger does.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, we hope someday.
Badger's really good at saving money, so
Oh yeah,
said nobody ever.
I know.
Right. That is also
Wait. All right, I'll do it again just because we're about to beat our last record.
Thank you, Hiro. Appreciate that.
Come on, let's get it going, guys.
So how many gamers are in the United States of America? America, fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
What would be Joe Biden's favorite video game, and what would be Donald Trump's favorite video game?
Super Bernie World.
Pokemon. Yeah, Super Bernie World would definitely be Biden, right?
Ah,
I think Trump would be Call
Yeah.
of Duty, and he'd drop a nuke on North Korea.
They have that one with that guy who screams. What's his name? Alex? Is it Alex?
I feel like Trump would do SimCity or something like that.
Yeah, SimCity. Yeah, definitely SimCity. Yeah. A, B, or C, folks. Do it in the chat. A, B, or C. Wow, we're about to beat our last record. Keep it up. Keep up the support. 50%. We got less. 60 seconds starting now. We have 60 seconds. 60 seconds, folks. Let's see if we can break our record. Let's break our
Give us the
record.
money.
Let's go. Let's fucking go. Hiro's just dropping that Tesla money all over the fucking place. Look at that dude. He's got Tesla coin. He bought some Tesla coin, so he is fucking rich right now. Yeah, he bought it at 350. It's at like 1,500, 2,000. Hero's got the fuck you money. He's gonna start buying Lagging Out Studios. He's gonna be purchasing it himself.
I wish I had that kind of
$4.6
money.
million dollars. He's gonna do it. It's gonna have to.
Dogecoin is doing well.
Dogecoin is doing well. Yeah, we're gonna have a wing, specially named for Hiro. It's gonna be called the Hiro IT Reboot section. It's gonna be the green room. It's gonna have all this technology in it. A lot of MacBook Pros, so that way people can look at porn and not get viruses.
Oh,
it's
Jesus.
Awesome. It's gonna be great.
What the fuck?
He
Look
just
at this
dropped
all-time
1,000
record. We just hit an all-time record.
Show off.
Hey!
All-time record, 1,000 bits from Tyrant Death. Wow, good job, Tyrant Death.
Tyrant
Make sure
Death.
you check him out. The Cult of Lagatha coming out maybe after this, after school, after this
Yeah.
live, and then we can see what Kilo looks like. Send me a pic. Send me pics.
Oh, what?
Just kidding. Clean pics. Come on,
Damn.
dude.
Whoa.
You did receive a level 1 hype train emote. You can share it with everybody. All right, I'm gonna share it. Choo choo. It's like a bunch of hearts. Look at that. Ooh, it's sexy. Look at all that. Great Kazoo is a contributor. He got all the EA stuff, AI stuff. And since it's Friday, we're going to do DEI Fridays. Just kidding.
Die Friday.
Yeah, we need to have someone of a different persuasion of the show. That's why Badger's here. She's a DEI hire.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
I mean, we have to, right?
right. So it's kind of a requirement now because Biden's telling us to do that. But he's usually in bed by the time we start our live, so it's okay. Trump said he's coming on next week, so. I love you guys. Laggin' Out's
All
the
right,
greatest
Kilo.
gaming show.
We're almost done if you want to hang out until then, but otherwise, if you're tired, hit the hay.
Yeah, we're about like 5-10 minutes away. But the answer to this question is, where's the sound effect for that? Drum roll.
Oh God, Kilo dropped the clip.
Yep. Hilo is the bomb.
185 million.
It's actually
And then-
closer to 220 in 2024. So sorry about that, guys.
So it's 220 million, but according to 2021 stats.
Yeah.
Whoa, shit! There goes my phone.
Whoa, dude.
Whoa, dude! I was gonna check the score of the Yankee game. I don't think they won. Which means the Astros cheated. But
No, it doesn't.
What it means.
Yes, it does, and that's my story. I'm sticking to it.
Fuck.
But yeah, if you want to check out all our funny shorts, you want to check us out on youtube.com/lagginout, youtube.com/lagginout, or you can find my Jeep anywhere. It has the Lagging Out logo on it. That's on my shirt, and it has a QR code on the third bar. So if you find me around the state of Florida and see a guy with a spare tire bag with the Lagging Out logo, that's
Go
probably
scan
me.
his ass.
I have a backwards camera on there, so I can only see it backing up. But if I don't see you coming, you'll see me going.
And go put a Freddy Krueger face right on the back of that camera. So when he
So you
looks
want
in
to
there,
check us out there and make sure you make comments because those shorts are funny as hell, especially when Oni goes apeshit. It's pretty funny.
Oh yeah.
Why are you? Like she said, why are you touching your titties on the last one? To me, it was pretty funny.
Yeah.
It was pretty funny. But yeah. Anyways,
God damn, Ticker.
I want to check out any of your funny shorts. I'll just open your dresser drawer. Yeah, that's true because I do have a Stewie Griffin Christmas boxers I can take out. Hold on, I'll go check them out. I'll go get them. No, I'm just kidding.
I'll model them live.
I do have camouflage boxer briefs, so that way you can't see me coming.
Wow, dude.
Well,
Been sitting on that joke a while.
Wow.
But yeah, as Hiro said, the time has come to say goodbye and check out our links. They're right there too. We're on TikTok. We don't show our cock,
Whoa.
yeah.
but
I
we
do.
watch funny clips on there as well.
Yeah.
We go by word of mouth. So tell a friend, so that way we can't come to an end. It's Lagging Out Live. We sell t-shirts. We have one coming soon with Blacklight Oni. Someday I'll open the new online store so you can buy shirts from Lagging Out and we can beg for more money. We're also on Kick/Lagging Out. Just sit there and scream and shout. Don't forget the links. They're right here again. And I must say, this is the end.
No.
Ah!
What? Aw.
So on behalf of our guest host, the very lovely Honey Badger,
Very, very Asian brain.
Hiro the IT guy, our androgynous VTuber, Soda Pop,
Well,
I'm Chieftain. We're signing off and lagging out. We'll
Is
see
that
you next
Link?
week.
Yes.
No, that's Loopy.
What the fuck?
Oh, it's more Sonic.